Okay, make sure we're streaming, guys. Okay, live control room. Start broadcasting. And it is on! We are on, guys. Yeah, apparently you guys are seeing, you guys that are in the stream watching, you're seeing, basically as soon as I hit broadcast on the XSplit, you're seeing it a few seconds before I actually started on my channel.
Yeah.
Because I'm submitting the feed. Okay, come on. Work with me here. Let me just move something out of the way really quick. Hello, Legendary Lucario. Brick Forcing says, Zephyr, I called you a cookie yesterday, remember me? Oh, sure, I remember you. The person that called me a cookie, does it look like I'm a cookie? Make sure my audio levels are not too high. I always keep it at about 85 or so. Silver the Hedgehog 090 says, Pinky Dash, lol. But, yes, guys, this is the first, ZephyrSonic Q&A coming to you streaming live. I'm your host, as always, ZephyrSonic, and I have some special guests, with me. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, we didn't discuss this in order, so if you guys want to try to work this out, go ahead.
I'm SPN, dude.
I'm picking that.
I'm Flowers5.
I'm NT Master 41.
And yeah, Pika isn't gonna talk. I forgot about that. Let me see. Nikki, you didn't get to introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Nikki.
And so yeah, so we'll. Oh, Vince, you didn't introduce yourself either. Vince. Vincey boy, where are you? Okay, I think he's AFK at the moment. But anyways, guys, this is the first, Q&A of ZephyrSonic's, well, I don't know, ZephyrSonic's Q&A, I should say. I'm getting myself mixed up. But anyways, guys, feel free to ask me any questions that you guys may have for me, as long as it's clean and family friendly, and it's not, like, it's not gonna be, you know, inappropriate for the viewers, so... I'll ask you, you can ask me questions from, you know, what do I think about this game, what do I think about that game, or, you know, it can be, you know, somewhere around there. So, I guess I'm gonna start, I'm gonna look at the chat first, see what kind of comments we have. Almighty Darkrai says, why don't I use my Aurora Virus channel anymore? Just don't. My ZephyrSonic has become my new main, and my other channel, Hydra XR, is basically meant to... I mean, my Aurora Virus channel isn't going to be shut down, but my Hydra XR channel is going to be partnered with TGN soon, in the next few days, actually, and that is going to replace my AV channel. Leafwind Productions says, how did I start off, and what made you start doing videos? My girlfriend, really. My girlfriend, I mean, she didn't, like, you know, she didn't make videos like some of these other female Let's Players that we have going on. But her love really inspired me to want to start a channel. And then it was in March of 2010 that I started making videos to, you know, post. I uploaded a test video of an emulator quality to, for Pokemon Heart Gold. And it came out pretty good. And then it was about an Ecritique gym when... people wanted me to do commentary, and so I'm like, well, I've got a crappy laptop mic, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with that, you know, but I just decided to go with it, and of course, now I go back and look at that, and I'm like, wow, I cannot believe I used to sound like that, such crappy quality in the laptop compared to how I sound now with a Blue Yeti, so yeah. Shadow Rushy Ram 1, do I play Kazooie, Tui? Also, am I awesome? Yes, you're awesome. Everybody is awesome, as a matter of fact. But yes, I have played Banjo-Kazooie, although it's been a very long time since I have played that game. It's been a long time. Corrupted mainframe. What is... Who's calling? Oh, it's my uncle's uncle. But anyways, somebody asked me a question and I think it just fell from the comments lagging. What was it? Man. I was reading it and then it fell as soon as new comments fell. Let me see. What is my favorite car? Corrupted mainframe. I've really grown up to like Dodge Vipers. They're like, I remember seeing them. They're like rare cars you see driving down the highway. And I'm like, yeah, I really like those kind of cars. In fact, when I played Gran Turismo on the PlayStation, I would always love to use that Dodge Viper. Legendary Lucario, do I play Minecraft? No, I do not. Busy Killer, what do I do for a living? Basically entertaining you guys with my videos. Let me see, Kristen, let me see, it is right now. Kristen might join. This is on a screen region, so unfortunately I can't do anything but a screen region with X splits. Alright, so I'm adding Kristen, aka Cuddle of Death, in here. I'm Streamlabs, whatever my other hobby than this. I do go outside, but I don't really have like a main hobby that I do. I mean, basically I'm just here entertaining you guys with my videos and my content. The Shaggy Guy 2, can I accept your Skype request? I try to accept all Skype requests, but I can't guarantee that I will accept all of them.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you having a yay happy day?
Apparently. But no, well, I always have a happy day when it comes to my girlfriend.
Aw, good answer.
This Shadow Rescue Ram 1, can I talk to you on MSN? I don't really use MSN anymore. I used to, but MSN Messenger is crap now. Blade B Sharp, how do you get more views? Okay, this is gonna classify into how can I get more views and how can I get partnered or something with a gaming network. If you do gaming videos, here's what I would recommend for you to do. Most people that do video game walkthroughs, I mean, basically, if they're new and they start out, they record at 360p or, you know, quality or something, and that's pretty good, but it's not what a lot of gaming networks look for. They look for high definition, high quality content. So you want to try to make sure that the quality is really good on your videos, at least 720p if you can. And if you can, also have high quality commentary, which this is a Blue Yeti. You can buy these for like $100 on Amazon. If you've got a Blue Snowball, that works as well. The Yeti is a little bit better in quality than my Blue Snowball, though when I first got this Yeti, I had a hard time because like I had to boost my decibels by like 6, 7, 8 decibels because it wouldn't sound loud enough when I was recording like one of my next walkthrough parts. It sounded soft. So, but eventually I got used to you know, finding what worked and getting everything sorted out. So yeah, so high quality videos, high quality commentary with, of course, you know, like I said, high quality mic, which will do it. If you use a laptop mic or one that's lower quality, you're gonna get lots of unwanted noises and yeah. So yeah, and basically I have George to thank. Originally George Vanitas of TGN, because he's the one that bought me the Blue Snowball originally, because this was back before I got partnered with Machinima. Because basically what happened was I was still using I was using my Logitech that I'm using right now, Not for my commentary, but for my video. But my Logitech HD, well, this is a C920, but it sounds the same as a C910, which is what I used to use, was a C910. And so when I used the C910, he said that he could hear some, popping sounds that I couldn't really make out, in the background of the video. And so he recommended I get a blue snowball, but back then I didn't hardly have a budget. I wasn't partnered. I wasn't working. I didn't have any source of income but what I got off of chores. So basically, George was really nice, and he bought me a blue snowball worth about at the time it was about about $60 or so, I think. And yeah, he bought that for me, and I'm like, he even bought the pop filter with it. And I'm like, thank you very much, George. I really appreciate it. And and it's thanks to him that I was able to get the blue snowball. And then, start out my higher quality commentary from my thing that I started off recording my Pokemon Stadium walkthrough with, which was with, not this cam, it was with the C910, but, yeah, when I go back to the quality differences, it's pretty amazing. And sorry if that went a bit long, but, yeah. Can I put my cat on the camera? My cat is not in my room at the moment. She is in the living room. Hello, ZephyrSonic 100. Redjet445. Yes, I do like Pokemon Emerald. But again, high quality videos, high quality commentary. And of course, if with high quality commentary, you just make sure you have something like a Blue Snowball, Blue Yeti Pro, or something similar, and you're good to go. Just keep on at it, and you will get there eventually.
And be an awesome person, because people like awesome people.
Yeah, GMC Koopa says, am I gonna buy the Wii U? Yes. I am more than likely gonna buy the Wii U. The 3DS XL I've already got in pre-order. I traded in my original 3DS to get the XL version, so I'll be going to get that next month. So I've already got like $75 from that 3DS toward the XL, so I won't have to pay but like $120, $130. So about $130. So
it's gonna be my third 3DS. I have a Japanese one, an English one, and now I'm gonna have the 3DS XL.
Pokemon Master 1934 says, what is my favorite Pokemon game? That's a tough one. I don't know. I kind of go back to the one that started me off back. Well, actually, Pokemon Stadium, I think, was the first Pokemon game I played, and then it was Yellow. Because I remember I was at my friend's house that still lives about 5 to 10 minutes away from me. And I remember back then I didn't have like a Nintendo 64 or anything, and I'd love to go over to his house. I'd play Pokemon Stadium. I'm like, ooh, what's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? Oh, we're up to the Elite Four. I wonder what's gonna happen. And those were just exciting times. And then eventually I got a Nintendo 64, which I don't have anymore. But the one thing I will say is that if you have old games that you originally want to trade in later, you probably want to keep them. And the reason why I say that is because look at the prices that it costs just to get an older game. Like, I looked up to get Pokemon Battle Revolution, even though I've already got both Battle Revolution and Brawl at the moment. But you know how much a brand new copy of Battle Revolution would have ran me? About $90 brand new on Amazon. And even
Sadly?
Yeah. Even on eBay. You know how much those Nintendo 3DS Legend of Zelda collector's editions that were selling in GameStop? They were about $150. Now, on Amazon, brand new, you can get one, but for about 3 times the amount, about $450.
Sadly, I traded in Battle Revolution. I gotta buy it back, though.
And it was,
and
it's just, like I said, it's just, I mean, if you can buy a like-new copy, I mean, okay, but anywhere under like-new, don't even bother with it, because it's not going to be worth the money. But yeah, I mean, Brawl I got for about $22 like-new on eBay, and then Battle Revolution, or no, yeah, that got like-new, and then like-new for Battle Revolution for roughly about the same on eBay. Like some of the old GameCube games. Like, I wanted to rebuy Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness because I don't have those games anymore. In fact, I don't even have a GameCube anymore, even though I got my Wii, which can play Wii games. But just to get Pokemon Coliseum would run you close to $100 brand new. Same with XD Gale of Darkness.
I got the freaking bonus disc for one of those for like $7 recently. I bought it off of a YouTuber. I thought that was cool.
And it's just, some of these old games, like I said, rather than trading them in, if they're in really, really good condition, like light new condition or something, keep them because you never know. Because years down the road, they could be worth several $100s. And you'll highly regret trading them in before. Anthony Review 64. Do I like the new episodes of Pokemon? Yes, I do. The new episode of Best Wishes 2 that's going to be coming out, well, it's already aired, but I'm going to be streaming that this weekend. I'm not going to spoil anything. It's called Iris and the Roughneck Dragonite. I'm not going to spoil anything.
It's obviously about a Jigglypuff.
Haha, very funny. Victor CT727 says, what is my favorite Pokemon region? That would have to be the Johto region. Just because of, well, Celebi, you know, Suicune, Entei, Raikou, you know, all them epic beasts, Jirachi. Although
Jirachi's not second gen. Jirachi's third.
Oh, yeah, Jirachi's third gen. Hoenn. Yeah, the first gen, Mew and Mewtwo are epic. But although, to be honest, some people are saying Arceus is stronger than Mewtwo. I don't know. Mewtwo has always been the strongest Pokemon up until Arceus came in, and then it's been always a question of which one is stronger. Marowak28 says, do I get tired of Iris ever? You're just a kid. But no, seriously, I think Iris is alright, but with her being the champion in Black and White 2, I wonder how that's going to impact the anime. Because, if Ash is going to get to face off against the Elite Four and stuff, and then possibly get to take on the champion, it makes me wonder if Iris is going to defeat Alder, and therefore take, you know, the champion's title away from him. So, who knows? Who knows? I was shocked when I saw that little screenshot that Iris was the champion of Black and White 2. My mouth just dropped. I'm like, no way. Like, what? I mean,
that battle is so epic.
She's the second female champion ever. Cynthia was the last one. Of course, her being in the previous region, so it's like Cynthia of the Center region, now Iris of the Unova region. Although, in the anime's perspective, Alder is still, at the moment, the champion, so. Let's see. The Inuyasha Lover 77 says, do I have a favorite Zelda game? Yes. I'd have to say the Ocarina of Time. I haven't played through Skyward Sword yet, and I've had it for 2 months. I bought it brand new at GameStop. All I did was open it. I haven't even played it yet. Because I want to get through Twilight Princess on my live stream first.
I bought it on release, and I've only played like 10 minutes of it.
No, and you guys can give your inputs. Don't feel like I'm leaving you out.
Yeah.
Drago, Nikki, all of you guys, if you want to talk. You know, and if you guys want to also, you know, put in your perspective, you know, feel free.
I'm trying to think of a question, but I don't know what's a good question to ask.
I mean, you can also, if there's a question there that you would like to answer, you know, like, what's your favorite game or something, you know, feel free to answer it.
What is your most hated generation? Generation 3.
That is difficult. That really is. Because, really, I don't hate any of the generations, to be honest. I mean, it's like, I love Kanto, I love Johto, Hoenn is pretty good, Sinnoh, pretty good as well, Unova, little here and there, but, I don't really have a hated region. The Shiny Lapras says Unova.
Pokemon type.
Sky Shaman 2010 says, is it good that I'm uploading in 720p? Yes it is, but you also want to make sure that it is in 720p quality. Don't upload it in 720p and it's like in 240p, 360p quality. You want it to be pretty much, you know, around 720p quality.
No, honestly, I was gonna say just record everything with a toaster and you're good.
What about a potato?
Mr. Rocky 2308 says, am I doing any Pokemon White too soon? Yes, my custom gaming desktop has been repaired. I believe it was a motherboard failure, but I'm not going to know for sure until I contact CyberPower and come find out what was wrong with it. It is on the way back, and it's supposed to arrive at the place we initially ordered it from tomorrow. So we're either going to be able to go pick it up tomorrow or Monday. So it should resume no later than Monday. But even then, because I'm so far behind because of that, and because others are so far ahead with it being completed, I may just stream, you know, some more series, so some episodes of it to get it done quicker. But I mean, we'll still have the layouts, but
Yeah.
but I'm probably definitely gonna stream it.
Don't feel bad about that because my computer was blue screening for a while. I don't know if I think I've probably talked to you about that. But, like, I haven't done Pokemon White 2 in forever as well. But I finally figured out that at least one of my memory sticks was causing blue screens. So now I can finally do the same thing. It's been a while since I posted too.
See, here's the thing. My custom gaming desktop, even with its current specs, doesn't quite compare to this one, which I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the specs of this laptop that I just bought last week. For those of you guys that didn't get to see that, the specs of my desktop is it's an AMD FX 4100 quad-core processor at like 3.6 gigahertz, I think. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, and it's got a AMD Radeon HD 6450 graphics card. Now, the 6450 that I have in that computer is somewhat a mediocre level, about a low to low mid class level graphics card. So I figured that if I upgraded that things would get a lot better. But in terms of my laptop, it's an Intel Core i7 3610QM, 8 gigs of RAM. Well, the specs of the processor is at 2.3 gigahertz. But it's got 8 gigs of RAM, as I said. It's got a Nvidia GeForce GT 650 M 2 gig of memory in it, and I've actually tested rendering out a video in one of my favorite editors, and it's actually about twice as fast as my custom gaming desktop. That is the pure although the bad thing about this is that even though this laptop can maintain a roughly about a 20 to 30% CPU usage when I live stream and open up heavy applications, this thing can get hot, because I've heard that Intel Core i7 processors and laptops can get hot quite easily. Now, when I'm not doing anything, basically just browsing and stuff, it's pretty cool. But when I'm doing things like what I'm doing now, it gets pretty hot. So Cat Bomb 11, what are my cats' names? The black one is named Midnight. She's 11 years old. So she's an American short hair. And the life expectancy of those is up to about 18 years, I think. So she's getting up there. But she seems to be pretty healthy, though, so far. Tigra, the other one that we have, she's about 4.5, 5 years old. And she's an American long hair? Yeah, an American long hair. It's like a cross between an American long hair and a Siamese. Greenhawk HD, did you ever troll someone? No.
Yes.
Kyle.
Yes.
On Skype, but it was all in good fun.
Oh yeah, Zep, I got a question for you. What's the first Pokemon game you ever played?
Like someone asked that earlier, that had to be between Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Yellow. I forget which one I played first. I think it was Stadium. I'm not 100% sure though. It was either that or Yellow.
You said Stadium.
Mine was blue.
I still remember the day I got Crystal. I remember my uncle got it for me at Target back when we were living over at our other place that we used to live in, and he got it for me at Target. Came home. I was on my Game Boy Color, and I remember having to sit with the lamplight on, you know, playing back in the days when you had to either have a side backlit thing on it, or basically you would just have to play it in another lights, which was kind of annoying. I remember before you get to your thing, Kristen. I remember back then in the day when I played Pokemon Yellow on my Game Boy Color, I had the magnifying glass, you know, that you slap on the Game Boy Color. I remember sometimes I'd wake up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'd cut that thing on under the covers, and I'd just be playing it.
I had that too, but what I was gonna say was you were talking about Pokemon Crystal. Actually, back in 2000, whenever Gold and Silver were released in Japan before they were released in the U.S., there was this one site where you could take surveys and get points, and it actually was legitimate. My mom actually did those and got me the Japanese version of Gold, so that was like so cool to start playing that. I like instantly, even though I loved the first gen games, I fell in love with Pokemon Gold, even though I couldn't read it because I was like 10, you know.
Yeah.
And that was such a good feeling, and I was like, I cannot wait till this comes out in English. I took my Game Boy Color everywhere and played that.
Yeah, that was just back in the day, and now time has just flown by so quickly. We went from having these handhelds that were never backlit, you had to use external devices to make them backlit, to then the Game Boy Advance. Well, that wasn't that, you still had to do the external backlit thing. And then the Game Boy Advance SP came out, which I remember owning one of those, which had the backlit thing, and it was like really awesome. Because I remember I had Pokemon Fire Red. I remember I was activating some AR codes, you know, like, oh, I wanted to get certain Pokemon I couldn't otherwise catch in Pokemon Fire Red. And, but of course, I remember, back before EV Games turned into GameStop, I remember, this was back when I wanted to get another console, I think. I sold my GBA ASP and my Pokemon Fire Red, as well as some of the other games I had for it. And I kind of regret that decision, because like I said, you could totally look back on that and regret it, because you don't know what they could be worth years down the road, especially if they're in really, really good condition.
Marowak28 said, in response to me, he said, your mom buys you Pokemon games, I'm jealous. I was 10 then, I'm 22 now, so no, she doesn't buy me them anymore, I buy them myself.
Well, I can pretty much buy my own games now. Well, actually, I've been buying them for years, but now I can really buy them.
Hey Zephyr, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, and just so you guys know in the chat, for those of you guys wondering about the Black and White 2 giveaway, the like, 5 out of the 6 winners wanted the English copy, so I'm going to be buying that for them come September. So basically, all the money that I made from the PlayAsia referral links is going to be spent toward buying their game and getting it shipped to them, so that's pretty nice.
The winner of mine wanted the English copy as well.
Hello, Lightning Wolf 98. Just got here. Hello, Kilito 2002. The Little Peach Boy 101 says, Zephyr, what is your favorite evolution? That is a tough choice between Umbreon and Glaceon. And Espeon. I really like them all. It's like,
Yeah.
you put that kind of question in front of me, I can't hardly answer it because I love them all.
I love Umbreon, just because I'm a big fan of dark types.
Espeon is awesome, and so is Jolteon.
Jolteon is good.
Blade
Sorry.
B Sharp says, what am I using to record gameplay? Well, it depends upon what I'm recording. If I'm recording Pokemon White 2 or whatever, I'm using a DS simulator called Decimi. If I'm recording things like PS3 games or Wii games, I'm using my Hauppauge HD PVR. That's basically, I use XSplit to, well, actually, here's what I have to do. I have to open up ArcSoft Showbiz or Total Media Extreme, in which case mine, I'm opening up ArcSoft Showbiz. So open that up, get it to run the footage, then open XSplit, and have XSplit take Showbiz's footage and put it in XSplit to stream to you guys. So, yeah. But now here's the thing. The one thing I've really been waiting on is that Blitzcast Game Pro 1080. It looks like they're finally going to get fully stocked soon, because I've heard a lot of, well, really, they've said it's supposed to way surpass the HD PVR, and they did not expect so many pre-orders. They were overwhelmed, because it was initially supposed to release in April, and it's been pushed back several times because of overwhelming pre-orders to want to get this product, because this product can record in full 1080p, unlike 1080i for the Hauppauge HD PVR, which, in case some of you guys don't know what all that much about resolutions, 1080i is a lot more crappy, just because if on the HD PVR, when you record in 720p, you record at 720. You record at 60 frames per second. Now that is really, really smooth. Now compared to 1080i, it records at 30 frames per second, but that's not. That's still pretty good, because I mean, basically, there's not much difference between 30 to 60 frames per second. It depends upon the game, but overall, 30 is still pretty much good for about all games. But the interlaced part is bad. It is bad, because it's like when the characters move or whatever you're doing, it's going to look ragged and not too smooth. So I would not recommend recording in 1080i, and even if you manually de-interlace the video files, which I've tried to do myself, it still doesn't come out that great. So 720p is your best bet. But this product, though, the Blitzcast Game Pro 1080 can record up to full 1080p, and here's, because I asked them this question, I said, but outside of the resolution, how does it beat the HD PVR in quality? And here's what they told me. They told me that the HD PVR uses an older encoding method or recording method called It's called an H.264/AVC profile, and there's 3 different profiles: baseline, main, and high. Baseline being the lowest quality, main being the middle part of the quality, and high being the highest quality, of course. And he told me that the H.264 uses the baseline/high profile, or excuse me, the baseline/ what was it? Main profile, yeah. And so he said, but unlike that, though, the Blitzcast Game Pro 1080 can record with the H.264 AVC high profile, thus giving you the best quality videos you can get. Plus, here's the kicker. The HD PVR was not meant, or well, it wasn't really originally designed for live streaming. That's why if you try to live stream, you're going to get delays, you know, depending on how you record it with, which, since I have to do it externally through Showbiz and then put it into XSplit, I get no delays. But if I do it directly through XSplit, then the syncing is going to be off from my commentary by like 3 to 4 seconds. This device, however, though, is designed as well for live streaming, so that is a key plus. And, of course, I've already got it pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it back in April, and I'll be getting that pretty soon.
For me, I was probably going to pick up a Blackmagic Intensity next month, but I might wait to see how your Blitzcast, or what is it called? Blitzbox? Blitz something?
Blitzcast Game Pro 1080.
Yeah. I might wait to see how yours turns out before I pick up a Blackmagic. Like, obviously I have an HD PVR too, but I was really wanting to get a Blackmagic because they're not really that expensive and they're nice quality. But if the thing that you get turns out to be really well, I might actually pick up one myself.
Yeah, because, I mean, the way they sounded like, oh, it's going to way out surpass the HD PVR in quality. So if that's the case, then it's going to definitely do it for what you want it to get too.
Someone said, is it safe for a non-partner to use an emulator? Most of us used emulators before we were partnered.
Here's the confusing part about emulators. Really, the way people word this, or the way the law words this, is basically because some people have said if you own the game, if you own the physical copy of the game, then it is that it is legal that you can record it on an emulator. That's not what the law says. The majority of these companies state that even if you own the physical copy, it is illegal to own the ROM of the game on your hard drive, to play it on your computer or your whatever cart you have on your 3DS or DS, whatever, R4, R4S, R4 Gold, whatever. You know, they've stated that it's illegal even if you own it. Doesn't matter. And yet people still do it anyway. But yeah, I do it because it's higher quality. I mean, here's the thing. See, yes, I do it for higher quality purposes only, because I don't want to record with, you know, to my 3DS unless I'm live streaming like Mario Kart 7 or something. That's going to look not too great in the color, and it's not going to look too great. You know, it's just confusing. I mean, because without ROMs, look at some of the games that stopped selling. You know, like the old NES games, SNES games, that even if you could find a brand new copy, it would cost you $1,000 to get one. Look at it this way. At least with NDS emulators and SNES emulators, you can play the ROMs on there, even though they're no longer made.
The best way I like to put this is emulators are not illegal. Emulators aren't.
Well, no, they don't say emulators are, but they say that the ROM is.
Yeah, exactly. So
because basically you're taking the ROM, you're taking the contents of the physical game, you're dumping the ROM and you're redistributing it, in which case they say you should not redistribute, you know, otherwise, you know, tamper with it and stuff like that.
I like to think that whenever you're making videos, though, of that kind of stuff, someone might be like, oh, this is a cool game, and then go out and buy it, which could help the sales.
But see, the bad thing in Japan is that Japan is cracking down on that more. They're giving more hefty fines, jail time, you know, to try to prevent people in Japan from, you know, ripping the game and redistributing it to everybody.
Yeah.
I think that's stupid, but, you know.
I just see it as free advertisement, though.
Yeah, I do too, but like I said, I love the higher quality of it, which is why I use an emulator and why I use a ROM when it comes to DS simulators, although this guy is supposedly working, well, not really supposedly, but he is working on this 3DS DS capture card that would also work with the 3DS, that basically you hook this thing into the DS or 3DS, and your recording would be displayed at live from your thing on the computer in high quality, like if it was on an emulator.
I actually saw someone using, you know that Pokemon 3D application, the one that I've been using, the Dream Radar?
Mhm.
I actually saw someone that looked like they used a 3DS capture card to mess around with that like a long time ago, but it was really slow.
Yeah.
Someone asked me what my YouTube channel was.
Well,
It's Cuddle Death.
Well, he says the estimated time is like next month, but he hasn't really put a price or anything on it. I would expect it to be probably about anywhere from between $200 to $1,000, if not more. Alex says, Nikki, can you please talk?
Okay.
I know, a lot of you guys haven't gotten to talk, and I don't think it's because I've been overwording a lot. I just don't think it's because you guys aren't wanting to talk.
Don't be shy.
I'm thinking of
I'll
a
try not to.
Hey, Zephyr,
bite.
what's your favorite Pokemon type?
Water. Yeah, water.
Mine's fire.
Zephyr, what's your favorite Final Fantasy game?
Well, that's tricky. Probably Final Fantasy X, although, here's the thing, guys. It is rumored that Final Fantasy 13 is going to be announced on September the 1st, whenever they host their Final Fantasy 13 conference, basically for the 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy. And now, it was speculated that Square Enix had canceled Final Fantasy Versus 13, but Square Enix, as of a couple of days ago, has debunked those rumors and said, no, we just even got out of a meeting stating that this project is still going on, so it is not canceled by any means, but 13.3 could be inevitable. So, because when the director of Final Fantasy 13 was asked about this, he basically stated, there are still some things to talk about Lightning, about what's going on, so 13.3 won't know until September 1st. But of course, if that happens, I will bring that to you guys.
Sorry.
That's alright.
I was just going to say, I personally love 7, 9, and Final Fantasy X. I love a lot of Final Fantasy games, but 7, 9, and 10 were like my top 3.
Yeah. There are Final
I've only
Fantasy
played
X. Honestly, I miss the Aeons in Final Fantasy X, just because I think
Me
they were more
too.
epic.
Yeah.
I like the Aeons you could control, right? You could control the Aeons in Final Fantasy X, control what they do, control if they use their special move. But then when it got to Final Fantasy XII, which Final Fantasy XI was an online game, but Final Fantasy XII, on the other hand, basically took the form of Espers. And basically the Espers could do whatever they want. They could use whatever moves they want. You could, decide what moves they were going to use. And their special move would basically be used, I think when its gauge runs out or something, I forget, I'm not sure. And then Final Fantasy 13, with the monsters, no, epic summons or anything. I don't know.
I can't wait till they have Final Fantasy X HD.
I will say that Final Fantasy 13 2's end was depressing. It really was.
Near the
It didn't have
begin-
to end that way. But hopefully in
Near-
13.3, if they do make it, it'll make up for it.
Near the beginning of Final Fantasy 13, obviously not spoiling it, and you've played it, but that one part still makes me so sad whenever I see it at the beginning. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It makes me so sad. That one almost made me cry whenever I was first playing 13.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, because, see, the thing about Final Fantasy 13 was that it had awesome, epic visuals and scenery, but Final Fantasy 13 2 had things like frame rate issues in certain places, like the Sunleaf Waterscape. Oh my gosh, there was a lot of frame rate issues at that place. I probably got some frame drops just playing directly, by myself, and I'm like, couldn't Square Enix have tested this? before they released it. Because basically they took out the pre-rendered scenes. The only sort of pre-rendered like scenes that they used were at the very beginning and at the very end. So
Someone is asking, they said, so is it dangerous to own or record any ROMs? Like we kind of talked about it earlier, but I mean there's so many people that record off them for the higher quality.
yeah, I mean, like I said, that's what I do. I mean, a higher quality, I mean, that's what you want to go with. I mean, unless you want to use something like a webcam, because there is no capture device publicly out at the moment, as I said, even though I mentioned that one, but it's not publicly available yet, and even then, we don't know if he's going to publicly release it to everyone, or just, you know, a few people. So, yeah. So unless you want to use a webcam, or a regular video camera, you know, like I said, I would just stick to an emulator with a ROM.
Zephyr, did they make a capture card for the PSP?
I have no idea.
They have an emulator for the PSP. Well, they have a PSP
Well, it's
emulator,
still in
I should
development,
say.
though. It's still in development.
Really? Because I saw one the other day
Well,
and some people were playing Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core on it.
Well, it's the Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, but the PS3 emulator is also being developed, although it'll probably be a few years before it's, you know, really at any sort of stage of being able to be adequately playable. But even then, at our current level of PCs, even a fully developed PS3 emulator may run like crap on even our Intel Core i7 computers.
I freaking love the PS2 emulator, PCSX2. I love that so much.
I love that one too. It plays at 60 frames per second on this one, but on my desktop, and it's probably because of the graphics card, it doesn't play that great.
Yeah,
Dolphin-
obviously on...
Dolphin, the GameCube emulator, still does not run like I want it to. I tried to play Pokemon Coliseum on Dolphin, even on this new laptop, and still couldn't get but like 40 frames on spots.
I thought Coliseum played really bad on the emulators anyways. I thought it could never play at 100% just on the emulators.
It's been that way for a long time.
Yeah.
Josh XP Limvu says, hey Cuddle Death, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you? Someone said PS2 emulator doesn't work. Yes, it does.
Well, and actually, you don't even really need an emulator, because you know why? As long as you got a capture device, like the HDP VR, or this new thing coming out, the Blitzbox game, the Blitzcast Game Pro 1080, you don't need an emulator. It's already out.
Someone said Dolphin works fine for me for GameCube games. Have you tried Coliseum or XD? Because even though, I'm talking to this person that's asking, because even though some of the games work fine on Dolphin, XD and Coliseum have issues on them. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Not saying that all games run bad on Dolphin, because that's not true.
I mean, even using the lowest quality sound plugin doesn't help too much. I mean, maybe drops me back by like maybe 3 frames to like 57. But then it doesn't sound that great.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the actual ROMs for those, because I've seen so many complaints about the Gale of Darkness and Coliseum ROMs. I'm sure there's other ones out there like that too, but like I've played...
Ash Ketchup 999 keeps asking me this, saying, Zephyr, do you like llamas? I guess. I've never really had any encounters with a llama.
Are you serious? Have you ever actually seen one in real life? Some people will own them and they'll be running around in the fields here.
I'm not sure. I mean, I might have seen one when I was a little kid, but I certainly don't remember.
I don't think I've seen one either.
I mean, I remember some things from when I was little, but not very much.
Yeah, I live in freaking Oklahoma, so they have all kinds of stuff. They have like pet buffalo and llamas. So.
Soldier of Gaming says you should use Project 64 instead. Project 64 is a Nintendo 64 emulator, not a GameCube emulator. And I actually tried Project 64 on this laptop, and I was surprised that this thing dropped a couple of frames with Project 64, unlike my desktop that could play it at a full 60 frames, but this laptop played PCSX2 at full speed, pretty much. Although games like Shadow the Hedgehog, which is kind of why I want to buy a PS2 next month, and get the game and stuff, is because some of the emulators aren't perfect. When it comes to PCSX2, there's always these constant changes that always affects things here and there.
Do you actually like Shadow the Hedgehog?
I found it a pretty good game. For the rating, I don't know. I probably could have been a T.
Yeah, I was gonna say some people hate that game. I have that game on my Xbox and I hated it so much.
Well, I didn't really hate it. I mean, I liked the music.
Mhm.
As a Pokelover 11 full asked if I like DBZ, yes I do. But yeah, yeah, I like Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't hate it, but some of the stages like Digital Circuit, I love Digital Circuit. I love the music on that place. But like that one place, you know, where like you're spinning and you're trying to get all these bombs, you know, disarmed and stuff. That is just the trickiest thing. And I'm like, you spend 20, 30 minutes just looking for them all, going around in circles probably. And it's like, where am I going?
You know what a good...
The shiny Lapras says my jaw dropped when I heard him say DA. I did too. Like, not here.
I was gonna say, you know what a good game was, though, for the Xbox? Fatal Frame, was it Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly? That one was creepy. I don't know if you've ever played any of the Fatal Frame games, but those are great.
Yeah.
If you haven't played any, you should get that one day and try it.
Guilty Alchemy says, ZephyrSonic, may I have your Skype name, please? It is Aurora Virus. Although I've also made a new Skype as well for my other channel, Hydra XR, which is Hydra XR. Someone mysteriously had my ZephyrSonic name on Skype. Somehow, because when I tried to create it first, back then when I made this channel, it was like it already exists, and I'm like, what?
Wow.
Pokemon 2429 says, you're awesome. Thank you, you're awesome too.
Hey Zephyr, what's your favorite Pokemon team organization?
That's tough. I'd have to say Team Rocket, just because Team Rocket's getting a bit more, they're getting a bit more bad, but here's the thing, in the new Black and White series, hardly the only screen time they get is typically at the end of the video, or at the end of the episode.
They're not as violent with Team Rocket anymore.
It says to be continued. Yeah, I know. It's like more screen time for Ash and them, less for Team Rocket. I do like how they kept Giovanni's old voice actor. The one that, Dan Green, the one that voiced Giovanni in the first movie. They kept his voice actor, because when I heard him toward the end of the Sinnoh League Victors coming into Black and White, I'm like, wow, they kept his voice actor? That's awesome.
I remember whenever I heard James' voice actor change, I was so sad. Like,
I
from
know,
the first...
it's like rather than getting, you know, like either rather the same or a little bit deeper, it just got louder. Pikachu, here's Thunderbolt.
I was like, this is not James. This is not James. Don't let it be James. But nope, it was the new James. I mean, that was a while ago, obviously, but whenever they made that change, I was kind of sad, because I liked James' old voice. It just fit him so well, and his creepy laugh.
The second episode of Pokemon had the most epic Team Rocket voice actors you could have ever heard. Jesse and James. Jesse! James. James sounded like a, I don't know how to put it, like some sort of romantic lover boy.
Yeah, but it fit him so well, too, so I definitely agree with you right there.
And it didn't take them long to change it.
I know, it made me so sad.
Well, even then, I mean, toward Johto onward, I mean, it still sounded pretty good, but then, of course, when the Mastermind of Mirage Pokemon movie came out toward the Sinnoh region, it was just wow. Because when I first heard the voice actors in the Mastermind of Mirage Pokemon, when I heard Ash speak in the way he did, I'm like, what is this? I'm hearing, what, my ears are bleeding. I mean, I still watched it, and I still enjoyed the movie, but it was just such a huge change, and it's all 4Kids' fault.
Yep, blame them.
And yet it's no surprise that 4Kids is losing money right now.
It's sad that the person who used to voice Meowth died, says Kenny. I lost your name already.
Valtoy says, do you like Cassidy and Biff? Or, well, yeah, I know you said Butch, but I just purposely messed his name up. The name is Butch, not Butcher.
I miss Biff or Bill. Butch.
Scotty Dog says Skyla's voice does not fit her character. What do you think?
I haven't heard Skyla's voice.
I honestly think they made her more smaller than what it appeared.
You mean her voice or her figure?
Yeah, I think they made her look more smaller than what she appeared in the games and stuff.
Cuddle, have you ever played Halo? I can't wait for Halo 4. I've played the original Halo, yes.
UVO1 says, why is Brock replaced by Silent? It's showtime! That's why. Or it's tasting time!
Sealant is pretty funny though, but not as funny as Brock.
The flavor is just the right spice, and that's the meatball.
Especially when he screams like a girl.
Mario does not understand the language that Silent is speaking. Next time Mario is out and I see Silent, I'm going to have to kick his butt.
Zephyr, what's your favorite Pokemon series? Asked Dr. Mo TV.
I'm assuming he means by region. That would be Johto.
I think, oh yeah, like the anime series on TV.
Here's the thing that I think has been repetitive over the last, what, 13 seasons? I believe it was, because this would be the, well, actually this would be the 15th season, I think. But anyways, over the past decade, that Pokemon has been airing, well, by like 14, 15 years, that it's been airing, and the one thing I hated is that as Ash, I mean, because the motto of Pokemon is gotta catch them all. I mean, you don't necessarily have to catch them all, but how many Pokemon does Ash capture throughout the regions? Okay, like through Kanto, how many out of 151 Pokeball, considering some of them are evolved forms, but how many Pokemon did he have? Like 7?
Yeah.
In Johto, how many Pokemon did he have? Maybe
Wait,
about the same.
you forgot about the hundreds of Tauros that he got.
Yeah, well, that doesn't technically count because he's not going to use all 6 Tauros to battle.
For us, he had Ambipom and
Hoenn, I think he had like 8. Unova, Sinnoh, I think he had maybe a slight bit more, maybe about 9 or 10. And Unova so far probably seems to be about 7 to 8. And what I kind of hate is that he leaves his old Pokemon behind to just start out with Pikachu. I mean, yeah, I kind of love that, but you know, it's like we don't even see the old ones come in until the end of the region. You know, like if he goes into the league tournament and Professor Oak's like, do you want to bring in one of your old Pokemon with you? You know, it's like, oh, so now we're just seeing these guys in action after waiting.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just think it's repetitive. You know, I mean, it's like I look at that Black and White 2. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Ash and his adventures, but I just think that they need a change of pace. They need something like, you know, like getting stronger evolved Pokemon. Like you saw the Black and White 2 animated trailer, like that male trainer having an Ambawar, that rival having a Samurott, even the female one having a Superior, you know.
What the anime has taught people is that it's okay to have a pet for a while and you get more of them, but originally you just kind of abandon your, like, other pets that you just, like, got, and then keep the original one.
Now, here's what I don't understand. Guilty Alchemy says, don't forget the one he's given up. Now, the only 2 Pokemon that I know of that I can recall that he's ever had to say goodbye to was Butterfree, which was sad whenever it fell in love with that pink Butterfree and he let it be on its way. And then that Pidgeot, which I have no idea why he never went back for, because I remember his words when, you know, right before he left, when he said, Pidgeot, I will be back for you as soon as I deliver the GS ball to Kurt. He delivered it to Kurt. He's like, sorry, Pidgeot, I don't care about you anymore.
Ash is a liar. And that's why, like, I hate to break it to everyone, but he's never ever gonna be a Pokemon master. He never ever will. He just can't, he can't seem to get up to that point. Because, like, think about it, his Pikachu lost to that Snivy. Like, come on. You've had Pikachu for so many years now.
Yeah.
Pikachu is older than Ash now.
Minecraft guy says, is YouTube your full-time job? Well, basically, some people can look at it a different variety of ways. Some people can look at it as simply a fun thing to do. Excuse me. They can just look at it as simply a fun thing to do. They can go out and get a job and stuff. You know, basically, you know, do that. But of course, that also means the less time that they have to make videos. Or they could basically try to make it a fun experience and going out and like go to college or something. But of course, then, like I said, you spend more time doing college work than you do making videos. Or really, you could also, or just work, really, and the way I look at it is that I consider it a full-time hobby, entertaining you guys, getting paid, trying to get back to you all, and that's what it's about. It's about you guys.
Someone asked, why do they put ads on live streams? That supports...
And Blue
I'll let you
Crimson
answer.
says if you pay tax, it's basically your job. Yes, it is taxable. You have to pay taxes.
I was just gonna say, someone asked, like, why is there ads on the live stream? That helps support ZephyrSonic and any other YouTubers that do live stream on YouTube.
Yep, exactly. That also is what allows me to do giveaways, although giveaways have been frowned upon by YouTube, just because basically it's like you're asking for a subscription, you're asking for a like, and you're even, most importantly, well, the most important thing of all, is asking for a comment down below. And I'm like, really? Can't even ask for a comment down below? It's basically you're just going to say, okay, oh, you can make it, you just can't ask, but maybe to PM me on my channel, or leave a comment on my channel. I'm like,
Yep.
What good's that gonna do? You're gonna spam your channel comments or your PMs, and it's like it's gonna be a hectic nightmare going through all of those.
Zephyr, do you believe in hypnosis?
No. Well, I mean, while it does exist, I don't really believe in it.
I don't know. Maybe that's why people can get hypnotized.
Sleepy.
Maybe that's why some people can get hypnotized to, like, stop doing drugs and stuff like that, which does happen. Maybe because they believe in it, so it does end up happening because it's in their mind. I don't know.
As soon as I snap my fingers, you will fall asleep. 1, 2, 3.
I snapped mine. How many fingers can you snap on one hand at the same time?
Wait, who's there?
What? Oh. How many fingers can you snap on one hand at the same time?
Not really sure. The Inuyasha Lava 77 says XD to what I did. The Shaggy Guy 2 says, have I ever played Lost Silver? And I'm assuming it's a hack, so no.
This was like a creepy pasta.
And in terms of the Pokemon games, the one thing I kind of don't like is that they need to make the games more tougher. Or more difficult, because it always seems like it's a little bit too easy, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, 3 Pokemon for practically all the gym leaders. Well, from like, I think 2 to 8, I think.
Well, think about it. They're making the animes less violent, not that they were really violent before. They're kind of like making the games easier, even though they've never really been that difficult, outside of like Red for some people. And now it's just like, I mean, I understand why, because, you know, their marketing is generally towards younger kids, which there's nothing wrong with that, because, you know, obviously we're in our 20s and we still like Pokemon, but I don't know, sometimes I wish there was more of a challenge too. Getting older and, you know, wanting to have more challenging scenarios or situations, or just like whenever they make Blaze Black and Volt White and stuff like that, it's like, I wish they could make really, really hard modes.
Before the comments lagged, but before the, oh man, the comments just lagged. I was gonna say I wanted to read this comment. It's asking about, no, it's alright. Let me, okay, why is my cursor not working? Oh, bad. Let me see, what did you say? Let me go down. Crap, and I accidentally clicked on another video. Back. It was about Super Smash Brothers, and I wanted to answer that. Let me see. Dragonite Slayer, or Dragonite Dash Slayer says, do you think Digimon sucks? I used to watch that when I was a little kid as well.
Digimon, digital monsters.
But after season 5, or after season 4, I'm like, I don't know.
I remember in season 1 when Agumon actually pooped. I thought that was really funny.
Okay, here it is. Mad41145 asks, what characters do you think should be in the next Super Smash Brothers? Okay, here's the thing. There's an article, it's an article that official NintendoMagazine.co.uk released that's, and pretty much stated, actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull that up since I've got a screen region here. Let me see.
Like, there were, what were they working with? Namco, was it?
Namco?
Yeah, I think that's what it said. They're working with Namco in the next Brawl.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Hidden Games 3 versus 2, what are you talking about?
Okay, basically this is the article. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up, so...
In the meantime, some other people are asking to join the call. They're asking me on Skype. What do I say?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's your stream, and I told them to ask you, but obviously you're busy.
I mean, yeah, I want to add more people, but, you know...
Yeah. Oh, the shiny Lapras, are you leaving, I think?
Alright, this is the article. Super Smash Bros. Wii U may not feature more characters. In terms of quantity, we have probably already reached a limit. Don't expect Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Wii U to feature more characters on the roster than were in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. For series creator Mashari Sakari has said that in terms of the quantity of content, his team has already reached the limit. So rather than adding more characters, he's thinking about changing a change of direction for the fourth game in the series. So, yeah, it said it doesn't matter if the next game has 50 characters. That'll be enough. So, we may see the same characters in Brawl return in the next game or in Wii U, or they could change up some of the characters from Brawl to replace in the new one.
What is one character that you would take out of the Super Smash Bros. Series?
Vince, your camera's frozen.
Ah. Dang.
I have my shiny Lapras.
People are saying, what? They're shocked about what they just read.
Or heard.
But which character would you take out of Super Smash Bros? If you had to choose one, you have to pick one. Which one would you take out?
That is tough, because you know what? Because I could pick one and somebody say, how dare you pick this one?
That's okay, just like I say. Sorry, go ahead.
I wonder what character it is.
I'm not really sure. Probably Olimar.
Oh yeah. I don't know, I'd take out Marth. Screw Marth.
Hey, Marth is the only character in Brawl that I know of that on 0.5 damage ratio, that his smash can still KO in one hit.
Exactly, that's why I'd get rid of Marth. Get rid of Marth. People will hate me for that, but it's just an opinion, you know?
I thought he was broken.
I would get rid of Rob.
Rob's kind of cool. I don't know. I'm not very good with any of the characters
NBC 483, what do you mean gamer tags?
Oh, like Xbox Live, PlayStation.
I don't. Well, I have a PSN, which is Hyperwolf 120, but my friends list is full on there.
Why does everyone have a...
ZephyrSonic, someone said, do you know about challenge mode in Pokemon Brakatsu Hoatetsu?
Yes, I do. Although, like I said, I haven't even played Beyond Part 3. Just because I kind of wanted to save the spoils and surprises for me playing through the rest of the game.
Understandable.
Dragonite Dash Slayer says, I hear Zoroark is going to be in Super Smash Bros. Wii U. I'd like to know where you got that from.
Cuddle of Death, what is your favorite Dark-type Pokemon? It's my favorite Pokemon overall, which is part Dark, is Houndoom.
I could lay back if this was a lay-backable chair, and even then I got my bed back behind me blocking the back of my chair.
When I go shopping for a new chair, I'm going to ask, is this a lay-backable chair now? I like that word, lay-backable.
Lego Kid 9454, shout out please, there you go. The Inuyasha Lever 77, Cuddle of Death, what's your favorite Dark-type Pokemon? And I think I can even answer that for her, Umbreon.
No, it's Houndoom, I just said it.
Oh. Houndoom.
It's okay, because Houndoom is my favorite Pokemon overall, so...
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that one time that was Houndoom.
Yeah. I love Houndoom. I like dogs, though, so...
Lightning Wolf 98 says, hey Zephyr, what was the hardest gym for you to ever beat in Pokemon? Not sure.
Whitney.
Well, I mean, if you develop with the right strategy, I mean, you can defeat her Miltank pretty easily.
Yeah. Cuddle, did you wish there was a dark type gym?
Miltank was a boss in my Pokemon Stadium 2 Master Cup Challenge walkthrough where I had a tracked and body slam. I tracked basically, man, it picked off all of them Pokemon like they were nothing. Like, fall in love with me. Oh, goody, now body slam. Boom.
And then stop.
That's what I call tough love. Like Oshawott and Piplup fighting over that Meloetta, whom really has a crush on Ash, which won't work too well with Bayleaf.
Which is kind of creepy.
Because Bayleaf's like, what's that Meloetta doing near you? Bayleaf's gonna be wanting to body slam them Meloetta.
Cuddle, do you like Pythagoras? He's weird and very creepy.
Wait, which one? Cofagrigus?
Yeah.
He's just a mummy. Give him some love.
With a bunch of hands. I don't know. It seems kind of scary. I mean, I'm sure you can think of why, but...
Well, hey, a big garbage bag Garbodor with...
Oh.
That.
No.
But water pollution, it just turns to, just living, breathing life.
Man, Garbodor needs love. Seriously.
You take out the trash, but in
too.
Soviet Russia and the Pokemon world, the trash takes out you.
Garbodor needs love. I prefer Garbodor over Cofagrigus.
Hey Zephyr, do you
What?
prefer a Muck or a Garbodor?
Muck.
Cuddle, you should do a Pokemon
It's
Let's
just a
Play.
COD game. Who gives up?
I've done Pokemon Let's Plays already, and I'm going to be continuing some soon since I had computer issues. Zephyr, when will your...
Pokemon
next
Mayheart
shiny-
Zephyr, when's your next Pokemon Shiny Gold X walkthrough? Very soon. I've been trying to get my sleeping pattern back on track, in which case I didn't sleep at all last night, so it's amazing I'm still awake right now. And in terms of the 24-hour live stream, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now, Kristen, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but Google recently limited the amount of time, or the duration of the time you can live stream to 4 hours per live stream.
So you'll just have to make six different ones?
So if you stream for 4 hours, that doesn't mean you're going to get cut off right at 4 hours. You could get cut off at like 4 hours and a minute, 4 hours and 2 minutes. But basically, when you reach the 4 hour limit, basically you're going to get interrupted, no questions asked. Bam, it's going to be... If you have it set to record, then it'll, of course, start processing in post, but you'll just have to make a new part and continue from there.
So are you going to make 6 different parts then for a 24-hour live stream?
I don't know. That's a bit tricky.
24-hour live stream, part 1.
Yeah, and then like, oh, stay tuned in the next few minutes for part 2. Like, no, that's pretty much leaving you guys for like a minute. I don't want you guys.
Wow.
I might do it on Twitch, but then again, I don't know how long their limit is either.
Are you allowed to do that? I thought we're under a contract.
What do you mean?
No. I thought if we are streaming on YouTube with Machinima, then we aren't allowed to stream on Twitch.
Well, no, you can stream on YouTube, but you can also stream on Twitch as well. They don't prohibit you from what site you can stream to. That just gives you the contract the ability to live stream on your channel, but that doesn't decide, because like I streamed on Twitch even though I had a live streaming contract with Machinima.
Oh, because I always thought that we weren't allowed to do that. Uh-oh.
Here's the thing though, I kind of don't like about both things. I don't like streaming here on my own channel because, for one thing, that YouTube needs to work on, the comments are laggy, so basically it can fall between 5 to 10 seconds behind. It's like, comments appear, then 5-10 seconds later, bam, depending on how many new comments we're at, it's like bam, 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 and it's like, I'm reading one and it all of a sudden falls down. Whereas on Twitch, then you don't have that issue. It's basically, as soon as you press the comment, enter, bam, it's there. But go ahead. But the other thing I don't like about streaming, but here's the thing, I don't like streaming on Twitch, just because when I stream on Twitch and I upload it to my channel, it doesn't get as many views. It doesn't get, as much support as if I was to stream it directly from my own channel. And that is the major difference.
I was gonna say, someone named Dragonite Slayer says, guess what my favorite Pokemon is? I'm not gonna go with Dragonite because you seem to have an undying hatred for all Dragonites that you slay them, so I don't know.
You slay... Well, obviously Dragonite Slayer.
Yeah, he doesn't like Dragonites, there's no way. He's busy slaying Dragonites, so it's not Dragonite.
Hey, I don't know if any of you guys in the I don't know if any of you guys in the chat that are watching this stream have ever heard of an anime called Slayers that aired I think about a year or two before Pokemon originally aired. There was Gowry Gabriev. His voice actor is the same as the one as the original Brock's voice from the first seasons, or the one that voiced Brock up until Sinnoh.
Cuddle, since you love dark types, would you like to have a ghost or a dark type Pokemon who would haunt you? I don't think I'd like being haunted regardless, but if I had to choose one, I'd be haunted by a little baby Houndour. Like one that'll try to bite your ankles, little ankle biting dog.
That sounds cute though.
Yeah, exactly. Zephyr, what's your favorite fire type?
Typhlosion.
Someone asked what your favorite type is in general, but he said water earlier.
Speaking of dogs, someone see my dog.
Cuddle, do you like creepypasta, says Greenhawk HD.
I like some of them because some of them are really, really cool and kind of make sense, but then, I don't know, I don't really look at a lot of them. I don't read a lot of them, and the games based off of those creepypastas I don't always mess with either. Some of them are cool, though.
And yes, just in case some of you guys never saw it before, yes, I do have a posable Reshiram plushie back there. As well as my Ho-Oh back there, my Samurott, and my Pikachu.
I got a Meloetta plushie.
They've already come out with the black and white Kyurem plushies.
I like the, well, I had a choice between the normal form of Meloetta. I think that one's the area form, the other one's a pirouette form. And I thought the pirouette form was so cute, so I was like, I gotta get this plushie, and it's so adorable. I love it so much.
Well, they can be pretty pricey, though. That's the bad thing.
Yeah, I had some eBay bucks and stuff to spend on it. It was a legitimate seller with like 100% feedback.
You are frozen again, and Nikki, you're frozen as well, and Dragonstar, you are also frozen.
I'll show you. Like, oh god, someone's echoing bad.
Echo, echo, echo! My name is Ed! Ed! Bringer of bacon! Bacon!
I'm gonna link the picture of this plushie in the Skype chat. It's a black and white one though, with my face. I look kind of angry, but I don't care. I linked it in the chat though, and then I'll link another one that's actually in color without my face in it. It's got my 2 Swoobat plushies and my Meloetta.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Okay.
I have a Tepig, show us some Pikachu plushie.
There you go. I linked both pictures in the actual Skype chat.
People are asking and wanting to see the plushies.
I linked them in the Skype chat. You'll have to click on them though, but it's up to you.
This is my posable Reshiram. It's like 11, 12 inches. Its wings fold.
Showing music.
This was, I believe it was $65. Brand new. Bought it on
I think
Amazon.
that's so cute.
I bought it on Amazon. Yeah, they have a posable Zekrom one as well. You can buy.
I'm telling them made a Zorua plush out of underwear.
This is a mini Reshiram that I bought off eBay.
Wow.
But the only problem is that this came from, I believe it was Hong Kong, in which case, it was not until after I purchased this that they said that you should be careful not to buy, like, if you buy it from a person from Hong Kong or China, to be very, very careful, because they can sell counterfeit stuff. I mean, pretty much, I mean, it's still made and stuff, but it's not, like, authentic material and stuff like that.
That's why you have to check their feedbacks and stuff too, because some of those dealers from Hong Kong still do sell the legitimate products.
And this had no tag.
Oh.
Nope. It's still epic, though. The feet feel really nice.
Zephyr, do you actually sleep with plushies?
I sleep with the one my girlfriend gave me.
Aw, I sleep with a bunch of plushies.
I don't sleep with them.
And yeah, I sometimes sleep with my Reshiram. This is my Ho-Oh that I got off eBay. It was from the United States and it had a tag on
I
it.
wish I had that kind of plushie.
I didn't know they had Ho-Ho.
Yep, they even got Lugia too.
I'm stuck with this shell loss.
And then this is my
Wish I had
Samurott.
Lugia.
This I got off Amazon. This
I think
also had a
it's
tag
better.
on it.
Dude, I should
Oh,
show you
check
this
this.
adorable Pikachu plushie. Zephyr, you would love it. It's two little Pikachus and they're like in love. It is so cute.
You'll have to show me that because that would be perfect for my girlfriend.
It's expensive, but I think you'd love it.
You'll have to link me to it.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
It's Samurai.
Cause
That's awesome.
cause I might buy it for her next month.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. It'd definitely be a good gift because it's so cute. I definitely want one too. So bad. Let's see.
Ico, Chaos, Zephyr, and friends, can you each make a custom Pokemon? Not sure what you mean by that. Cool Boy 4962 says I like hugging my Pikachu and Tepig plushies. I don't care if people are saying, oh, you're too old to sleep with plushies. No, you're
Yeah.
not.
I found it, and there's only one left. I'll link it to you if you
Alright.
want. Do you want me to link it right now?
Well, yeah, you can link me to it now. I just hope they won't sell out before next month and I get paid.
Yeah. Well, they might get more, but look at how cute they are. You're like,
Aw.
they are so adorable.
I find it
Aw,
weird
and,
that
for
I'm
people,
the youngest one
you
here
can
and
probably
I
see
don't
it.
have any plushies.
Yeah.
You can probably see it
I'm
come
the
up on
youngest
the
one.
window.
They are adorable.
They can
I'm
see.
the youngest one here and I don't have any plushies. I'm mad.
That is so cute.
I know. They're so expensive, but they're so cute.
The design looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like the design. They look really well made, and I actually bought from the seller. This is where I bought my Meloetta plushie, and they shipped out really fast.
Oh,
To me.
wow.
Oh, that's adorable.
And they have 100% positive feedback, too. And they actually, it comes from Japan. It was wrapped in Japanese newspaper, too, and it came with the original Pokemon Center bag that they, buy stuff with.
Poke Princess 325 says, oh my god, they should have two Pichus. Logan Barnes says, oh, you wouldn't believe what I saw in the news, that the world is not going to end on December 21st, 2012.
Pokemon 2429 says, can I
somebody
please have a
said-
shout out?
Somebody said Internet Explorer, ha. Actually, I just clicked the link she sent me on. I typically use Firefox or Google Chrome, typically Firefox, and when I clicked on the link, it opened up Internet Explorer, so.
Did you see the plushies that I linked? The two twit pics above that?
Oh, that was Dimitri Infinitive. Oh, wait, what?
I linked two plushies that I have. One of them, well, the first one that I linked, the top one is a picture of me with my Meloetta, but it's in black and white, and the second one is the second one are my two Swoobats plus my Meloetta, but it doesn't have me in it.
I can't seem to find my Zorua plush I made.
Is it in black and white?
No, the first one, yeah. I look angry. But the second one's not in black and white, so.
Well, that's cool.
I love it. It's really well made, and it's definitely authentic. Like I said, I got that plushie from that seller that I just linked you with the Pikachus.
Huh.
And it comes with the legitimate tag and everything. And I'm glad that they sent the bag, the Pokemon Center bag that comes with it, too. It just makes it more legitimate.
Yeah.
It's a really nice bag. I never got excited about a bag, but whenever I got my Pokemon Center bag, I was like, oh, that's cute.
Somebody says, let me see, Greenhawk HG says, man, I wish I had a girlfriend who likes Pokemon. Everybody teases me because I like Pokemon, my whole class. Well, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
They be stupid, man.
I know.
They don't know what all the buzz is about. Beezid.com, the fake site that sells fake bids.
Oh yeah, the Swoobats are adorable. Swoobat is my favorite 5th gen Pokemon. I didn't actually mean to get two of the same Swoobat. I thought there was a bigger plushie, but they're not really that big, so I'm probably gonna send one to Silver Sleep.
Ali A Legend is Born 99 says, where is a Sonic the Werehog plushie? I want one so bad. You can probably find one on Amazon or eBay. Just search in Sonic the, well, that is if they made a Werehog plushie. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't have.
No one made a Houndoom or a Houndour plushie. Makes me really sad. One of my
Nintendo Fan 15 and 8 or any news for characters for Smash Bros. Wii U. As far as I'm aware of, from what I read from the official magazine of Nintendo, they may more than likely not add any new characters, so it remains to be seen whether or not they're going to replace some of the characters from Brawl into the new Wii U game, or if they're just going to maintain the current roster from the Brawl to the Wii U game. I just hope that the Nintendo Wii U Brawl, or the Super Smash Brothers, the Super Smash Brothers Wii U game, hopefully will have a lot more friends that you can have rather than 64, you know, on your list. Hopefully you can have a lot more, better yet, none at all, no limit at all, and hopefully we'll have better servers.
Wow, someone's mic just got really loud. I think it's Espion Dude. Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
That's okay. Zephyr and Cuddle of Death in all caps. You guys should play Slender.
Calamitas Deuce says they did make a Sonic the Werehog plushie. Also, I hate being ignored. Well, sorry, but the comments are lagging, and it's like you could comment, I see it, and then it's like, bam, it just falls.
Yeah. Zephyr, do you have Pokemon XD, Yellow Darkness, or Coliseum? Question mark.
I used to have the physical games until I sold them, but I might rebuy them back next month, even though it's going to cost me a hefty price, $100.
Yeah.
I had it. Too.
That's why, like, maybe I'm just a real hardcore Pokemon nerd. Every time I get a game, I never, ever return it.
Yeah.
I always think one day.
I remember I had the Nintendo GameCube. I got it I think I got it at a pawn shop, I think. And I had the, this was the second GameCube I had, and this one had the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness sticker on the front, the design. And so I'm like, that's cool, you know, it's got that silver design to it. And I remember going to Florida many years ago, and somehow, I don't know how, I don't know if the reset button got messed up or what, but my little brother was playing on it, and he pushed the button, and it just got stuck, and it wouldn't come back up. And I'm like, what? I mean, it still worked, but the reset button just wouldn't come back up. It just stayed pressed down. And I'm like, oh, goodness. So I ended up eventually giving it to my cousin, I think. My cousin or him.
Someone said Cuddle of Death, they have made a Houndoom plushie in Japan and the United States. I have not found one, so if you could private message me on YouTube showing me that, I would love to figure out about that.
Some plushies are very difficult to find because the majority of them come from Japan.
Yeah.
And of course, that's what they say. That if you buy Pokemon plushies, you want to make sure that they are coming. If they're not from a trusted source, like in the United States, like from the New York Pokemon Center or something, that you want to make sure it's from Japan, that you know would be authentic and legit.
The thing is, I wouldn't even care if I could get a Houndoom plushie if someone custom made one. I just really want an adorable Houndoom plushie.
Yes, so I think somebody made a custom made Umbreon one. It was like pretty big.
Zephyr, if you add me to the call, I can sell you a Pokemon XD game. It says Lego Hog 6.
Somebody actually said they were going to send me a copy of the game, but guess what? They never did. And then they said, oh, the mail had problems. Yeah, right.
You're probably lying.
Yeah, probably. Pokemon2429 says, can you subscribe to me? No. I don't subscribe to people I'm not going to watch, or at least not now.
Hey Zephyr, how much do you make on your partnership? That's what someone asked.
Can't exactly disclose that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to. We're not supposed to talk about it.
There's very little things you can discuss in terms of contracts.
Yeah.
I mean, you can give an estimated figure, but I mean, like I'm just gonna throw this out. Well, actually, no, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna risk it.
Yeah, even if you look up the sites that say like how much we make,
yeah,
generally those are off.
That's just based off, you know, what YouTube is based off the analytics.
Yeah.
How come you're not allowed
Mr. GameCube 14 says Umbreon is my XD starter right now. Lols.
They just don't want us telling for some reason, which I understand, you know.
1145 says Cuddle of Death. My friend bought a Houndoom plushie from the United States by Hound Hour I don't know of.
If you can figure out where they bought it from and give me the source, I'd love to know, because I would, honestly, I dream of having one of those plushies. That's how bad I want one.
Sky Shaman 2010 says, can you give me a shout out? Well, there you go. 289861 says, what up, Zephyr? What up? Hello.
I got a box of XD if you want it. Can I have a cuddle of death if you want to die?
But this is my big TV, though, for those of you guys that wanted to see it. It's a 42-inch full 1080p LED LCD HD TV.
You dog go here like streaming.
$600. Yeah, that's what I play all my gaming on. And now 120 Hz refresh rate makes games look amazingly smooth.
I like that bottle. That's a nice bottle. Yeah, look at that.
Mirrored.
Do you speak Spanish?
Hela, al español, what?
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woohoo!
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I really only speak in English.
Gotta impersonate some video game characters.
Someone said, why no response? Like he said earlier, the comments update like all at once randomly, and it pushes everyone else down, so it's really hard to follow every single comment.
And now, but here's the true reason, guys, why. Excuse me.
Okay.
But the main reason why I do what I do is, like I said, because of my girlfriend. Which, you know, if it wasn't for her, I don't even know if I'd be even doing these videos in the first place, because her love motivated me to always want her to not have to be able to work or anything. You know, she could be able to stay, you know, at our apartment or our house, whatever, and I could basically be making a living off of what I make. And, you know, I do this for her, but I more importantly do this for her. But, you know, but I also love entertaining you guys. You guys are the best.
I've always said this. I have this saying, behind every successful man is a woman. But I'm just kidding, of course, you know, because some people will take that offensively, which it's just a joke, so I don't mean it like that.
We went on our 3rd year anniversary. Well, we haven't physically been together yet, but, you know, we want to be later on this year. We've, you know, video called, you know, Skype called. Well, yeah, same thing. We message each other a lot, so...
It's gonna happen, so... There's no doubt about it. It's gonna happen.
And Kirby Rita says, "Doh, so cute. Doh, I missed." What?
Zephyr, what was your first goal ever of making your channel? Excuse me.
D Hi Afi. Pretty much to answer your question, my first goal was basically, like I said, I mean, at first it was just basically having fun. You know, I hope to maybe one day I could be partnered. Although back then, the original YouTube partnership program made it very difficult for gamers to get partnered. So I heard about companies like Machinima and them that could partner, and so I just kept working hard at it, and I said, this is what I'm going to do. I said, I'm going to keep having fun while I do this. I'm going to work towards partnership, and I'm going to hopefully start making enough money to where I can support me and her together so that she doesn't have to work.
Aww.
I can always be by her side, and she can always be by my side.
That's cute though, because some people, you know, want their other sibling to work no matter what, and I can understand that. But like a guy that doesn't want his girl to have to work and just basically being the breadwinner himself, that's nice.
You know, I want her to always be by me.
Yeah.
Because that's really my strong motivation. My fans they do motivate me. They are my bigger motivators, but my girlfriend is the biggest motivator of all.
That's awesome. Which is gonna be really cool. Like, do you plan on vlogging and stuff maybe one day after you guys meet? Or?
You know what I can't stand though is that when people have, you know, when Let's Players have girlfriends and stuff, people go over the top and like, can we see her?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, especially with girls, and I've said this before, you can see a guy on camera And a lot of times, and this isn't any offense to like guys, but people will just be like, oh, it's a guy, because generally you see more guys openly on the internet.
Yeah.
But whenever you have a girl on camera, regardless of how pretty she looks to one person, someone always has something mean to say about her. Regardless of, you know, whether she's fit or not, whether she has, like, I don't know, maybe she has just a little bit of acne or something, maybe she
Yeah.
breaks out, maybe she does her makeup a way that you like. People are ruthless.
Exactly,
With, like,
because
girls
some people only care about looks, and some people, you know, they basically will just say anything like, oh, your girlfriend is hot, you know, I'd so love to do this and that, and I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Yeah, or they'll be like, you have, like, the ugliest girlfriend ever, da-da-da-da-da. It's like, ugh, like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, as long as people are happy in their relationship, why are you sitting there judging what their boyfriend or girlfriend looks like? They obviously
Yeah.
picked them for a reason, so come on.
But, you know, but like I told her, that I said, it's you know, it's something that you have to think about, because once you put your picture out on the face of the internet, it's there. It's there to stay. And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Exactly. Otherwise, if people do hate on, like, appearances and stuff, you just have to look past it, because most of them are a lot younger people that are just, you know, they usually are the ones that have the insecurities, and that's why they try to point out flaws in people.
KK Slida 2 says, maybe bad people, but the good people are right here. Wink, happy face.
Wink, happy face. Yeah,
Zephyrus
exactly.
says, first time I've seen you. Yes, I didn't expect blue eyes and short hair. My eyes have, well, actually they're somewhat earth green, actually. They just seemed blue because of the blue LED light shining off my webcam. But if you get up close, the blue light is from my webcam. They're earth green.
It makes them look more gray right now. I have, like, well, my eyes kind of changed, but I have, like, very green eyes at times.
I have blue eyes and I have black hair.
What is the cutest Pokemon you see, Cuddle? That would be Houndoom. Me.
I think
Houndoom
Riolo is
used
cute.
Crunch.
Yeah. Still cute, though.
Riolo used Force Palm.
Zephyr, you're the best person ever. You have my respect. To someone.
Thank you very much, Liam Besnett.
Tomatoes be tomatin, yeah.
That's like saying potatoes beat tomatin. They see me
potatoes gonna-
trolling and potatin'.
Potatoes
Patrolling,
gonna-
catch me riding with my clothes on. What?
Potato's gonna hate, skater's gonna skate, potato's gonna potate, tomato's gonna tomate. I don't know.
Who's gonna own?
I'll take this tomato chip and, yeah, I mean potato chip and eat it. Tomato chip.
Taters. Taters, yeah.
I'll
What
take
time
this
is it where you
dinner
live?
and eat it.
Someone said, what time is it where you live?
Lightning Wolf 98, it is currently 5:18 p.m. for me.
Yes,
Where are you?
And specific time.
Central. People who hate are just D's. I agree. I'm not reading that actual thing, but yeah, they're D's. They're
Dragon.
D's. Great song. You should make an album.
Greenhawk HD says, ever do a scary face or a scary staring face, please?
Can you cross your eyes? Oh my god! Oh my god! That's so creepy. That's great.
Ah!
Do you play Skyrim?
I'm
No.
tempted to show my face, but I'm tempted not to. I don't know. Should I?
My master anime says, am I gonna do a tribute to Creepypasta? No, but I am gonna do a tribute to my dinner. Going in my mouth, in my stomach, and coming out my bum.
Oh my god! I won't be here tomorrow. I'm going to a concert. I'm gonna go see Adam Lambert. I don't care what anyone else thinks about him.
What do you want from me? Your money!
It was actually really cheap to buy 4 tickets. It was only like $32 for 4, whereas if you bought them individually, you pay $25. It's like, are you serious? Just buy 4.
Zephyr make a Pokemon face? Says Liam Besnett. It's tricky. I have no idea what to make.
Hey, you're a Ditto and you just transformed into a person. There you go. Done.
My face is
I
ugly.
can't do it.
And if you guys could you give this stream a like, please? Really helps a lot.
Or he
It helps
did.
support.
Support your
Supporting-
man, Zephyr. Well, not really a man, but your best buddy.
Your best buddy. He just made a creepy face for you guys. That deserves a thumbs up.
Haha. Canderson 1989 says Adam Lambert is cool. I don't see why people hate him. Just give up. I'm working it out. Please give in. Why?
I like some of that.
I've let you up. It's messed me up. I'm something to breathe. Just keep coming around. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I was actually reading concert reviews last night since he's on tour, and they said he could keep the sparkle business in business just from like, I guess he wears like a lot of sparkles all over him, so that kind of made me laugh. I'm actually excited about it though. I've seen all kinds of concerts, different genres too, so it's not just like, oh, I'm crazy in love with Adam Lambert's music. I like all kinds of music.
What do you think about the whole Twilight saga?
The movies or books? Probably the movies, right?
I mean, what do you think about the whole girls going go goo goo gaga?
I think, just from seeing, okay, I can understand why some girls will like it, but me personally, it's just, whenever I started watching the movies, because I've seen a few of them, it's just like, oh, it's like a guy's chest, and then it's just these guys trying to look really good. It's like, it's not, you know, obviously it's not reality anyways, because it's
Yeah.
about, like, vampires and stuff, but I'm not the type of girl to freak out, like, oh my god, it's our pets! Or like,
I've never
Oh.
seen a Twilight movie, never plan on it, not dissing the Twilight movie series, but I just kind of find it somewhat, you know, it just seems to be more for the girls to basically go, ah, he's hot, and then the guy's like, I thought I was hot.
no, there are some good parts, I'm not gonna lie about that, like, actually nice parts in it, but...
Even my girlfriend thinks it's a pretty, well, she doesn't think it's a, I mean, she's never seen it either, but she says that she wouldn't see it anyway. Because she says that's
Like-
ridiculous for girls to go gaga over that. Like over an anime character, or not an anime character, a movie character.
I mean, some of it is very romantic and stuff, but I think it's over the top.
Kaji
is what
Boni
I
Shijutsu Jutsu says girls like Twilight because of Jacob Black, that's all.
Wait, isn't it, oh wait. I don't know. I am not really, like, into that kind of stuff. It's not really my type of movie. Like, I do like chick flicks, I'm not gonna lie, but that one is just over the top
Yeah,
so bad.
I mean, I'm not really into vampire movies, really, to be honest. Just because I'm just not into them.
But I do give, like...
The Inuyasha
much-
Lover, hang on, the Inuyasha Lover 77, I want to read this before it falls down. You are the best Zephyr and Cuddle and everyone else here. Let's all clap for being awesome. Woo, sorry, I'm very happy right now. I'm not a fan of something. Okay, clap, clap, clap.
Yay!
Yay, hooray,
I was gonna-
hooray, happy day.
I was just gonna say,
I feel like
I do give props to the
Vince,
guys
Nikki,
that
and
can...
Dragon, your cams have frozen again. I don't know what it is about Skype that wants to freeze your cams.
The last thing I was gonna say about Twilight though was I do gotta give props to the guys that do sit in the movie theater with their girlfriends watching that, because I know that's gotta be hard.
The little Peach Boy 101 says Cuddle of Death. Did you watch the Hunger Games movie?
No, sadly I did not. I haven't
I
watched
did.
a lot of movies. Oh.
I actually liked it. It was good.
I can't wait till the next Resident Evil movie.
Pokey Princess 325 says that's so true. Girls love Jacob Black. But you know what I honestly feel about as technology has went on with video games, like things have gotten more gory and stuff. I think that eventually it might get so gory, people may end up dying playing a gory video game.
Oh my gosh.
Like a heart attack or
Mhm.
getting scared?
I will
That
know.
makes sense.
Maybe not being scared, but basically just the rush. Because I've heard of these news articles that basically, it's like while it doesn't necessarily change a person for the worse, like make them more violent or something. It depends, but they said video games can be an influence, yes, but it's like they brain tested these people, playing shooting games, and every time the person fired the gun, their brain waves were triggering. Basically, it made their heart race a little bit more. Basically, That basically it's something that's making your body feel very intense. And so something like so very gory. Like I remember my friend, I think I was over at his house one time a couple years ago, and he played Infamous. That game was very gory. It didn't make me sick or anything, but I'm like, ugh. Like I can take playing games like Metal Gear Solid, but those aren't so bad. But well, Metal Gear Solid 5 might be, considering Raiden in his ninja suit, sword, whacking and slashing. That might be, yeah. See you, Green Hawk HD. Yeah, I just think that as technology goes on, things are going to get so gory that people may end up dying playing one. They'll get home, play it, and like, ugh, they'll just die.
Someone asked me what Pokemon I think represents me the best. So I'm still gonna go with a Pokemon like Houndoom or Entei, because I always find them to be like kind of courageous, but just kind of like loyal. That's me.
Hey, you always wondered how Vegeta doesn't eat his vegetables because Vegeta VEGTA, that spells Vegeta, and then vegetables or vegetables VEGETAABLES. Get it? Vegeta, vegetables, vegetables.
Ooh, what do you think about that 3-year-old that shot herself by accident? Did you see that on the news?
Mr. Lucario is number 1, says Zephyr, it's Metal Gear Rising, it's a spin-off, not Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, but it's still being sort of classified as the 5th installment.
What do you think about the 3-year-old shooting herself by
I
accident?
will still get Metal Gear Solid 5, though, when it releases next year, so...
I'm just curious about all the news going on lately with the shootings and then the 3-year-old shooting herself. Like, I'm kind of scared that they're going to take away our firearms.
Yeah, I remember this one person, I think he said, like, I think he killed somebody, or, like, he went on this joyride, you know, basically he said he was reenacting a scene he was playing in Grand Theft Auto. And I'm like, well, there's motivation in a game for you to do something you shouldn't be doing.
Some people are just dumb, though, like, legitimately, and that's not me dissing people, that's the people that choose to do something stupid like that, because, I mean, there's no doubt about it that that is stupid, like...
Final Flash!
Yeah. It's like playing Mortal Kombat in real life, and then you punch someone in the face, and then all of a sudden you hear, finish him, then you end up causing a fatality. It's like, good job. And then they blame video games. I honestly blame the person. They have to know reality at least at some point, what's real and what's fake.
Are you gone yet?
Me?
Are you gone
I'm sorry.
yet? Are you gone yet? Are you gone yet?
I'm good.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was like, I felt really bad.
No.
Okay, just checking.
Sapphire says, so if I hit someone, will I get coins? Yes.
No, you gotta go hit your head against some bricks.
Mr. Lucario's number 1 says, yeah, but Kojima says there will be an official Metal Gear Solid 5 starring Big Boss. My Master Anime, am I gonna, says ZephyrSonic, am I gonna get the Kingdom Hearts 3D game? Not sure. James Holland says, Cuddle, do you play Minecraft?
Yes. Let's see. Why? Why world? Why is the world so cruel? Because they need more happy days.
Me and Cuddle are like the only ones talking.
Yeah.
I was trying to say a question, but everybody kept interrupting me.
Oh, it's hard to hear you, that's why. I'm sorry if it was my fault, too.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm here too.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like active. You guys maybe said a few words this whole live stream. We've been streaming for about like 2 hours.
Is it okay that I say the question now?
Yeah.
Alright. Somebody asked this question. ZephyrSonic, what would you look like if you were a brony from My Little Pony?
I have no idea. I really do not have a slightest clue. All I know is my brownie, my little brownie, all black and in my hand, ready for me to eat.
Cuddle, you're awesome. Thank you. Give me a shout out,
I think
RVVXDD.
it was RWXDD.
No, it's V. I'm looking at.
Oh, okay.
It's RVV.
Well, there you
I
go.
saw it. I think that if Zephyr was a brony, he'd still look the same, because, I mean, I haven't seen any physical differences in bronies, and I know a few of them. I'm sure a lot of people in the chat know a lot of bronies. I'm sure some of you are bronies.
I'm actually one.
See, we have a brony in the Skype call.
Oh yeah, Pinky Dash. Isn't it
Yeah.
obvious?
Dude, there was a few people watching every season of My Little Pony, and I tried because I was curious to see how long I could last. I lasted 3 hours, and then I got really tired and went to sleep.
DE Scoo Kids ZephyrSonic, let me join the Skype call. I'm not really adding any more people in this Q&A. Today I may add some more in my second one, but it'll probably come up next week. So...
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I'm sorry if I've interrupted anyone in here. Some
it's
people are
fine.
really, really low.
If you wouldn't have been here, these other people that I had wouldn't have even been talking very much.
Yeah, I don't really...
Because there's not a game in front of
Probably
them, so it's like, okay, we're just gonna sit here and be like a genie or something.
A genie?
Yeah.
Grant my wishes.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Dragon.
Logan Barnes says,
sorry.
"What's a brony?" Good
Yeah.
for you.
I'm trying to find the comment. It just went down. Okay. What is your favorite Mario Kart track from Mr. Organization 13?
Wait, what?
Wait, that's it.
Your-
What's your,
your
favorite
favorite-
Mario Kart track?
Yeah, your favorite Mario Kart track.
Koopa Cape.
Luigi Circuit.
I like
It can be
Luigi
from
Circuit.
any game.
Go with the easy one.
The little
I would go with Rosalina's Ice World from Mario Kart.
The little Peach Boy 101 says, Zephyr, do you know the YouTube user Madame Wario? I don't
Madam,
think so.
yeah. Madam Wario. Dragonstar, can you turn your mic up a little? You're so hard
Legendary
to hear.
Lucario says, Goku laughing, Kamehameha, Kamehameha,
Ha 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 ha.
That better?
Kamehameha, Kamehameha. Okay, that sounded
Just a
weird.
little bit. Zephyr, do you have headphones? No, he's not wearing any on his head. That's just attached to
Earbuds.
it. Yeah. Zephyr, do you have a 3DS?
I did, but then I traded it in to pre-order my XL, so I don't have to pay the full $200. I only have to pay. I got like twice the amount trade-in at GameStop for the DS to 3DS to pre-order for the XL. So rather than pay $200, I'm only gonna have to pay like $130. So
Cuddle, do you have a YouTube? If so, what is it?
I kind of hate that the UK did get it already earlier this month.
The Inuyasha lover, my YouTube is Cuddle of Death.
No, her name is Cuddle of Alive. She is alive, not dead.
Cuddle of life. Cuddle of life, that's what it is.
I'm alive and everyone can. Nobody can. Nickelback.
Hi, remember me? You thought my name was awesome. LOL says, and I'm really anime chicks are hot.
Kaji Boni Shojutsu says I knew Zephyr was an alien. Although people ask me, who do I think is hotter, like an anime girls? Because I've always had this question. My girlfriend is the hottest. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, guys will just sit around talking all day about who's hot and who's like... No, they just have, like, the conversation about, like, who's hot and stuff. Is that generally, like, a younger guy thing? Or do guys that are, like, in serious relationships just, like, don't really talk about it as much?
Who knows? I mean, it typically starts as you grow up. Well, a lot of people. Not everybody, but a lot of people.
I usually don't talk about that.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't mind. I know, girls talk about, oh, God, this
The
guy's
Shaggy
so
Guy
hot.
too says, but didn't you have the ambassador program? Yes, I did. I'm not sure if it was like, if it's linked to my Nintendo account or the 3DS itself, but even if it is to the 3DS itself, it's alright. The Nintendo ambassador program wasn't offering that many great stuff anyway. The only time they were was when they were offering those 10 free games.
The Lamb126 says, you guys dating? I assume he means you and I. ZephyrSonic has his own
No,
girlfriend, and
yeah.
I have my own boyfriend. So,
She
yeah.
has Silver Slates.
Yeah.
I have my own who does have a YouTube channel, but she doesn't like post videos or anything.
Let's see. What Pokemon would you have as a pet? That would definitely be Houndoom.
That'd be Rio for me.
I'd say
Yeah,
Vulpix.
I would
Oh,
do
Vulpix.
Luxio.
Rio is for the win.
Who did you say, Dragonstar?
Luxio.
Riolu's cool.
Luxio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Luxio's cute.
3LC0RR3A says, do you like shiny Pokemons? Yes, I do.
I like them too whenever I find them, and they're random, not the ones that are just in the game.
I don't see who doesn't.
Yeah.
I have a shiny
only
Lugia.
had- I accidentally killed one of a shiny Pokemon I tried to catch, and that was the only one I've ever had.
Oh,
I
you'll
never
find another.
killed-
So
or-
I am mad.
Your video cam is buffering, so try to rejoin and redo it.
Kettle of Death, do you know how to synchro summon? No, I don't. I don't even know what that
I
is.
synchro summon Junk Warrior in attack mode.
Oh my god, are you serious? That's what that is? Wow.
It's just a hunk of junk in attack mode.
Zephyr, would you ever consider using Linux?
Linux. What do you mean?
The operating system.
Probably not. I've always been a Windows person.
Me too.
Mhm.
Do you have any shinies?
No, but I will say one thing I have. I synchro summon myself in attack mode. Ah!
Do you like Eevee, Zephyr? Oh, Blazing PKM is back. Welcome back, Fabio. That's his name. He's got a cool name. But, someone
Carlos
asked-
Sonic is the best as Cuddle I sub.
thank you. But someone asked you if you like Eevee.
Yes, EVs are awesome.
They're adorable. I wish I could have one in real life. Actually, you can. If you get a Finnick Fox, that's an Eevee in real life. They're cute.
I can somewhat impersonate an Eevee. Eevee, Eevee, Eevee.
That's what it does. It has like little, I don't know, it kind of sounds like a little horse in a way. Oh, Zephyr, I got a question for you. Why still add me to Brawl, says Edgar 12345 12345.
Well, I recently added some new people last night, so the ones that wanted to be added yesterday, so check see if you were added.
Yeah. What's your
Zephyr.
favorite? Go ahead. Sorry.
Somebody asked you if you watched the entire Dragon Ball Z series.
I did, but I felt that a lot of the stuff was dragged out, episode after episode. Like during the Cell Saga, it took 2 episodes. Like, okay, Kamehameha, and then it's like 15 minutes later.
Next episode.
Yeah, next episode.
Hey, next episode. Ha! Yeah. Ooh, what's your favorite season of Power Rangers? Season 1. Watched it as a kid.
For me, it had to be season nothing because I kind of watched it as a kid, but I never got into it.
I loved it as a kid because I didn't really know what it was.
I forgot.
Did you forget?
I forget.
You forget what you forgot.
How could you forget what you forgot if you forgot
Darn
what you
it.
forget? That doesn't make no sense.
Zeffel Bob, what's your Skype? Zeffel Bob. What is your favorite Star Fox 64 planet or stars?
I'd say Corneria. I like in that stage.
Ooh,
I can't answer that since I don't own a Nintendo 64, which makes me mad.
Nintendo 64 is so old news. Now it's the Nintendo 65.
Hey Zephyr, can you impersonate a victory bell?
No, because it doesn't really. Where you go, "Ah!" just make some loud noise.
Yeah, like a loud scream.
What about the new Nintendo 64 128?
Yeah.
Anime Desirable says favorite superhero.
Batman.
Oh man, that's difficult. I'd have to go with Superman.
Oh yeah, Superman's.
I'm going with the Flash.
I'm going with Green Lantern.
Demi3 Infinitive says Zephyr, how hard do you ball? Not sure what you mean by that.
There's a song.
If you mean by bowling, yeah.
What is that song? It's like ball so hard, mother forkers. Gonna. It's a Jay-Z song. I don't remember. That's why I said forker. I censored myself.
Guilty Alchemy says Cuddle to Death. Can you do a Houndoom noise impression?
Oh God, no, I can't. I can't. I can do.
Shaggy guy, the Shaggy Guy 2 says impersonate Link swinging his sword. Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't
I'll
do
take
it.
this sword and I'll take this sword and swing it. Yeah.
Zephyr, someone asked you.
Well, you just muted yourself.
Nero Guru says, do you like Yu-Gi Ho? Yes, I do.
Espeon dude, you muted yourself while you were talking. You were probably asking him the Pikachu question. Like, what do you think about Pikachu losing weight every season?
I know, that I don't understand. How
I
it could
like
have
him
lose to a
whenever he's
Snivy,
fat.
really?
Well, no, like, he's losing his weight. Like, he's getting skinnier. I like little chubby Pikachu more. He's so cute.
Zephyr, what would you cosplay in a convention from Penny MC to...
From what?
What would you cosplay in a convention?
From any series what?
Like, any type of convention, like an anime convention, MagFest, Comic-Con, stuff like that. What would you cosplay as? Anything.
That's a bit tricky.
Vegeta.
Vegeta. I might be Goku.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Goku. You should be the Super Saiyan one because of your eyes.
Mr. Lucario's #1 says Pikachu beat a Latios but loses to a level 5 Snivy. Anime logic.
Yep. Zephyr, if you were a Pokemon, which one would you be?
Chigi says, can you impersonate each other? Well, I can impersonate Kristen. Hey guys, it's Cuddle of Death here. Yay, yay, hurry, happy day!
Oh, I can't do it. I can't do yours because you have like an accent. It's like, hey guys, I can't say your name right because you say ZephyrSonic, like it's like Son, not Sonic.
Yeah.
You say Sonic.
Well, I think one person one person called it back in the early days of my channel. Somebody called it ZephyrSonic.
Zephyr. Hey guys, it's ZephyrSonic. Well.
ZephyrSonic.
Cody Smith says, what? You'd be a type of rice XD.
Wow. I cannot hear Dragon Star at times. You get so low.
My Master Anime says, Dragon Star 1-0, what is your favorite dark Pokemon?
Barely hear you.
Yeah, probably raise your mic volume.
Yeah, your mic's really low.
I got it all. I think.
Dragon Star, if you go to, on Skype, if you go to Tools, Options, and Audio Settings, can you adjust it there?
He should be. If it's a mic cable plug that you plug into the mic cable, then he may not be able to do it.
Let's see.
I think it's only for USB cable microphones.
Question, can young people, including kids over 10, talk with you? Someone asked.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'll talk to all of my fans, of course, as long as you follow the rules.
Yeah. Pinky Dash, are you eating chips?
No.
I'll take this
It's
chip
alright.
and delete it.
You're
No,
still
I'll
so
take
hard to
this.
hear, Dragon Star.
Well, I can hear you better now.
I don't know.
There we go. Yeah, it's a bit better.
Alright, so what were you asking?
Who?
I was about to say why.
No, I mean what Dragon Star was asking.
I don't. Never mind. I
You forgot.
Hey, it's
Aw.
alright. We all forget things sometimes. Maybe it'll come back to you. What were you gonna say though, Pinky?
I was gonna say why I haven't gotten any questions asked about me.
Fluffy didn't get any about him.
I didn't get any questions about me either.
Shit.
And neither did Pika, even though Pika's not really talking.
Right.
Yeah.
What? What's your favorite Pokemon gen? From.
Like I said, Johto, pretty much.
Hero, yeah. Yeah, Johto.
Mine
for me
is,
too.
I guess,
I-
Unova.
Yeah, Johto for me too.
This is based off America.
Don't say Hoenn. Don't say Hoenn.
Hoenn.
No!
Yay! Hooray, happy
No.
day!
Not a happy day.
Unova, happy day.
Let's see.
Gover doors everywhere.
I don't really like the
Can
name.
you do a Charizard impression?
Well, all Charizard goes is roar.
Oh wow, someone asked Pinky a question, but that's so inappropriate.
I could do
Charmander!
You-
Charmander!
Someone asked
Charmeleon.
Buscus.
Combustion.
Spontaneous combustion.
Torchic! Torchic!
I heard you like.
Mudkip!
Mudkip.
I found it at the crash.
The
Have
Inuyasha
you
Lover
heard-
77 says, Pinky, do you like Tabascus? That's the...
Yeah.
What were you saying, Dragonstar?
Have you heard of Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii? Yes.
Yes, I have
Xenoblade.
heard of it, but I haven't played it.
I still have it. I got it whenever it came out in Europe. That's all.
I'll be back.
Okay. Yay! We have another girl coming in here too again.
Tabuscus Adventures.
Let me just check, see how long the stream's been going on for... Oh, well, not even 2 hours. Oh, well, just about 2 hours, about an hour and 58 minutes.
Okay, Cuddle of Death or Zephyr, have you ever played Conker's Bad Fur Day or Conker's Live and Reloaded? Excuse me. I haven't yet. That's the keyword. Have you, Zephyr?
Have a what?
Played Conker's Bad Fur Day or Conker's Live and Reloaded?
Nope.
Zephyr or Cuddle, would you ever amateur Wi-Fi battle me on one of the DS Pokemon games? Sorry for asking a lot.
Possibly.
Possibly for me too, but I gotta get back in battling. I like little cut battles.
And welcome, Hoshina.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, thank you for adding me.
Oh god, it's Cuddle of Death. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Death, you shall die.
You know, my
So
friend
well
does that to me all the time now.
He calls
He's
me
always
Cuddle of
like,
Death?
hey, you're the one who likes Houndoom, right? And I'm like,
No.
I have a question.
I have a
Ask.
Can
question
you do
too.
a jiggle?
To
Can you do a
be or not
Jigglypuff?
to be? That is the question.
Can you do a Jigglypuff singing impression? I'm gonna try doing it.
Hello, Dim 6001.
I don't know what it actually says. I can.
You're adorable, Dragon Star. You cracked me up.
Somebody said, can I do a Snivy impression?
Snivy.
That's good.
MAG1CK1LLA221 says, when will you make more Pokemon Black and White 2 gameplay? More Pokemon White 2 should begin again as no later than next Monday.
The
Hey Zephyr, can you
Inuyasha.
do an Espeon impression?
Espeon, I don't know.
The Inuyasha Lover 77 says, I need to videotape this. This will be available on Zephyr's channel, actually, after the stream has finished.
Yes.
It'll take less, it
Wise
should take less
thinking.
than an hour. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a question.
I find it funny how they always ask, like, they repeat the same questions, especially about Black and White too.
Yeah.
Because some people join in really late and they didn't hear the answers before, that's why. Let's see.
Someone
Look at
said,
my
can you
side.
do a Zekrom impression?
Oh, hello there.
Talks.
Someone wants a stun fixed.
I could not make up videos only supported on calls with up to 9 people. Thank you, Skype Premium.
Hey.
Hello. Cuddle of Death, do you like pie? I like cake.
Oh wait, cheesecake.
Cake.
Kirk.
That's the just so you guys know that are thinking about getting Skype Premium. If it says unlimited, it's not unlimited.
It's
can
never
only- you can only
unlimited.
video call with up
Skype
to-
lies.
Yeah, you can only video call with up to 9 people, and then that thing about
Your voice
Skype
is kinda-
possibly eavesdropping on your conversations somewhat worries me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Because talent and aliens.
Nero Guru says do a Magikarp impression. Lol.
Magikarp.
Magikarp. Magikarp.
Magikarp. Magikarp. Magikarp.
Matt41145 says cuddle it at. Do you play Brawl?
I do occasionally, but I'm really, really bad, and the connections are so bad on it that it's not worth it for me. Give us better connections. Give us better servers, Nintendo, please. On the Wii U version, give us better servers.
Do it now!
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Lucario's #1 says favorite Poke Rep. Actually, what I really miss about the old Pokemon things, like they play like Pikachu's jukebox. You know, I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. Remember you hear Brock singing, you know, the little some sort of Mexican dance stuff.
You know what game I wanted to play so badly? Hey You Pikachu. I always wanted to play that so bad.
I owned Hey You Pikachu on the N64. It's really not all it was cut out to be, really. I found it kind of boring.
I know, but when I was little, I just wanted to play it so bad.
Yeah,
And then
I
when
love
you get
that
older,
game.
you start. And then when you get older, you tell Pikachu to do stuff it doesn't even know what the heck you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I have Pokemon channel as well, and it's like, I know it's not the same, obviously, because I've played Hey You Pikachu, because I'm old, but Pokemon channel, it's just like, oh, okay, Pikachu, let's watch TV, and then it's like, let's go outside,
And
let's watch
Pikachu
TV.
and then did Pikachu disrespect you?
I backhand him when he does
gosh.
that. I'm just kidding.
What?
Wow!
Pikachu bitch slap.
No,
Yeah, be careful. Watch it.
That's why I would have a right to.
He said birch slap.
Yeah, remember family
I
friendly
secretly
stream.
did. That R was snuck in there.
Yeah, I
I'm sorry.
heard birch.
I am kind of really tired right now. I should go to bed, but I'm eating. Curse being bored.
Fetch 21530 says Planet Poke rocks.
Oh yeah, I haven't.
Okay.
Planet Poke, yeah.
That's a network.
Ah.
Someone
And
said yay.
A Pokemon game series I've never tried out is that a Poke Park.
Oh man. You
That's
should
one game I also want to play.
rent Poke Park 2. Rent Poke Park 2. It's supposed to be the
Fortunately,
best
if
one.
I'm gonna at least continue my video, I have to kick somebody, and unfortunately, it's gonna have to be Pika. And even then, that's not enough.
What's
No,
your...
wait.
Go ahead.
Just keep
I
hearing
gotta
people that
go.
are talking.
You gotta go,
I
David.
gotta go soon anyways. So, could've kicked me.
It's all right, David.
Yeah.
You're really fun to have here.
Yeah, we love having you here.
I just, you know,
Yeah,
with
we
Skype
do.
only not being able to have more than 9 people in video call, 'cause I'd like people to keep seeing my webcam. It's like, you know,
You know, the way I'm kind
tough.
of looking at the stream thing, and like my picture is like make it look like it's looking at Zephyr's picture, and now it looks like it's saying Tails is saying, "Come at me, bro," to Zephyr's picture.
Well, let's see. Someone asked for my 3DS friend code. Actually, since I'm not on my 3DS a lot, I haven't really had a use to add people. So it would just be like having a dead friend on your list.
But
That's
David,
not
I
good.
will definitely invite you, you know, back into another call. Definitely, you know, especially when it's gonna be a little bit smaller than the one I've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
But David, you are epic to have.
Thanks.
You know what's odd? Every time I watch your stream, it's like every time you do gameplay, it lags for me. But when you're like selecting your character in Brawl, I can't. I can see that clearly. It goes by clearly.
Oh,
It's
and
odd.
just so you guys in the stream don't know, I mean, I'm not gonna say really anything, but David has, you know, some impairments. So, and he's still an epic guest to have. I don't judge anybody by their character, you know, when it comes to impairments or anything. They're still epic fans to have. And David is an awesome guest. You guys should
Yeah.
thank David. And yeah, Unique Pokemon says, is David a boy or a girl? He's a boy. What girl is gonna be named David? I have no idea. My Millennium Rod only works on guys called Steve and girls called Steve. But believe me, those are usually hard to find. And Pegasus is like, I know a few.
My
But
daughter's name is
guys,
Daisy.
Wow.
could you
Just
please
kidding.
say in the comments below that you guys really enjoyed having David, even for that brief moment? If it wasn't for Skype, I'd have him, you know, still in.
Yeah, Skype sucks.
I'll type it now, just because I can.
Yeah, I started up the thank
think-
yous.
I think David is older than the rest of us too.
Flascani Zero Force's Chimchar impression, please.
Wow.
It sounded
Oh,
like
gosh.
Charmander.
If I do a Chimchar
Alright.
impression, I would fail at it.
I blame the interweb. And Skype.
Do an Oshawa impression.
Asha. Asha. Ashawa.
Asher, what? Asher, what?
Dude,
Did
you
I
would
do-
actually.
Asha, what?
There you go,
did I-
David. Lots of support, so hopefully you're still watching the stream. I like David. Great
Did
having
I-
you,
did I
David.
get-
David was awesome.
Anime
Listen,
Chicks Are
man.
Hot said, I want to join the Skype call. We just had to remove some people so that Zephyr could still actually use his video.
Yep. Because I do have Skype Premium, which if I didn't have Skype Premium, nobody would be able to do group call at all in here.
Actually, I have it too, so you would still be able to do it with me.
Well,
Well, yeah,
Stop
anybody can
now.
do it in here as long as it doesn't breach 9 people. The Skype Premium only just gives you up to 9 people.
it's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Don't you Skype lying saying it is unlimited?
Blue Crimson says try a Mijimaru impression. Mijuma.
You need to- They need to hire you to do some voices because you actually have a really good voice for
My
impressions.
gosh.
Togepi impression.
I just remembered
I wish I could
Oh
do
my
voice
gosh,
impressions.
everything is messing up for me. Ah.
Cool
What
Boy
Dragon
4962 says do a Tepig impression. It sounds like from a little school kid doing it.
Egg.
Dragon Star
Dang.
keeps trying to talk again. I'm just letting you guys know. If you go for it,
I
Dragon
just
Star.
remembered the video.
Wonder what impersonation I could do. I
Someone
wonder.
doing all original first gen Pokemon.
The voices?
Yeah. I just
JNMP
remembered.
video says do an Ash impression. Good job, Squirtle.
That's Pokemon. That sounds like a Pokemon trainer in Brawl.
Yeah, well, I think he has the same. I think he has the same voices from the first seasons up until. I think the
No.
voice actor. Well, I'm not sure who the voice actor is because it sounds familiar.
Hey Zeph, I have an impression for you. Do a Richie impression.
Richie. Oh God, that's impossible.
Someone says.
He's like
Dragon-
He's
Do a
like the
Gibble
calm
impression.
version of
Gibble. Gibble.
Someone said Dragon is crappy except for they use the other word. Are you talking about his mic? Because he can't really help it. He's actually really cool. I like having him around. He's a really cool dude.
Who?
Dragon. They were saying, they said Dragon is crappy except for they use the other word for it. The S word. So, he's not crappy. I actually really
Ah,
like
that's
having him.
effed up.
Yeah,
That is effed up.
don't judge people by their looks or anything. That's a big no-no.
I think he's adorable,
Yeah.
yeah. Don't diss our buddies.
I learned that by being an
Al
artist.
G,
Don't judge
Legend is
people.
Born 99 says do an awesome face, Zephyr. Really, you really want me to do that again? Oh, okay, I'll do an awesome face.
I don't know. When you did that scary face, I thought he just said it so like people wouldn't leave. Or was that another move? I can't remember.
Challenge accepted.
If someone keeps saying that someone sucks, what do you do with that? Do you take care of that, or do you
I
just
will
keep it?
block.
Yeah, it's Mr. I don't even know how to say your name.
Curse you
Mr.
people that are
Rod
being mean over
Dave.
the internet.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to troll, but you know, it's one thing to make fun of others or something. You know, and it really,
Cyberbullying is illegal.
it really makes me upset.
And that's one of the reasons why some people, like especially younger people, don't want to get into LP because they're afraid to be judged. And then someone says something mean and they stop, and it's like,
Exactly.
I
I
actually know someone.
I mean,
like
while I
that.
do accept constructive criticism or feedback,
Oh my
but
gosh.
I don't accept just blatant trolling saying you suck.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, Skype is messing up for me. Yeah, I hate my bandwidth so much.
Well, you always have to remember that these people on the internet, I
Well,
mean,
see
they
you,
probably
Dim
have their own
6001.
experience as well.
Hope to see you again in the next stream. The Drake Rogers says do a Rainbow Dash impression? What?
I will be right back. I gotta do something real quick.
Do the Amy the Rose impression.
Amy Rose is here. No, not.
I have one for you. Do Big the Cat.
Do what?
Big the Cat. You know, Big
Big
the Cat.
the Cat?
Froggy.
Froggy.
Wait,
Froggy.
wait, what?
Go
Big the
fish
Cat?
with Froggy. Yeah,
Dude.
from Sonic Adventure, you know? Big
My
purple cat.
I played Sonic Adventures 2, but I didn't play the first one.
My Skype request just exploded. I hate to tell people. I want to say this anyways because it's probably some people from the stream. If I don't respond a lot, I get busy a
I'm
lot.
back.
So if I don't reply to you on Skype, don't
Legend
be
is
like,
Born 99 to do a Squirtle impression. Squirtle. Squirtle. Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Squirtle, Squirtle.
The Lightning Wolf 98 is doing Yan Cat impression. Oh, really?
I can't do it. I have to
Just get a pop tart. Big Earth Young
I
Cat
would cheat
impression.
with the website, but
Torkoal. The Scotty 04 is do a Torkoal impression.
I love Torkoal. Torkoal's cute in the anime.
Oh.
What about Tough Poison?
Slowpoke. I can't do him.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slowpoke.
Block Mr. Radev. If he says another bad comment like that, I will block him as soon as I see it.
And he told you to say his name right, and he
Oh,
spelled your
right.
name wrong. He spelled your name Zephy with like an H at the end.
What?
What?
That is odd. Completely. That is completely odd.
I can't do a Snivy impression. I suck at doing Snivy impressions.
Ivy.
Yeah, I got a bad off to a bad start there. Snivy! Snivy! Snivy!
I can't do it. Mine's too.
Do a Rosalina impression? What?
I
Rosalina!
I would do one, but I don't know what
Mario
Rosalina sounds
Galaxy, I
like.
think.
Do a
I'm sorry.
Doug, do a
What?
Doug Trio impression, says D-Boy 12K. Trio.
Diggly
Yeah,
diggly
Trio.
Try medical
Trio.
Trio.
Mr. Turkey 2308 says, what do I think about the 3DS XL? I don't know because I don't have it yet, and it doesn't release in the United States till next month. Unfortunately, the UK got theirs the month early.
That's stupid.
Lucky.
Just wondering, because I don't watch the Pokemon anime anymore, but do all the new Pokemon, their cries are like their names, except higher pitch?
Yeah, in a Black and White 2 animated trailer, they didn't say their names. They just said, you know, these cries, like if you noticed in that one with my Superior, when it was going for Friendly Plants, sounded like a cat.
It's funny. When I saw the anime trailer for the female, I was like, how could you have a Snivy at the first gym? I mean, not a Superior.
It was probably showcasing the rematches. The Sky Soul 7 says, do an impression of a random person on Skype. Well, the only one I know how to impersonate is Cuddle of Death.
Why not mine? Why not my voice?
Oh, jeez. Oh, my.
Try to do my voice.
I have no idea because I don't watch your videos.
Привет, I'm Svetka.
All I do is speed. I only have 2 speed paints on my channel.
Grovile.
As you,
Lascani04 Grovile impression. Grovile.
Я говорю по-русски.
Super Mario Kart Master says this is a very stupid question. Is ZephyrSonic here? Who is
No.
that?
No,
I'm here,
he's
yes.
not. This is
I'm-
just a fake copy of him.
Actually,
Yeah.
why? I'm right
Just
here,
entertaining.
guys. I'm right here. This is ZephyrSonic.
1v1 Atrix says I'm Danish.
I will ask, how
Well,
are
alright.
you in Russian? Как дела? I love that.
Fetch 21530 says we actually get Black and White 2 before Europe. Haha. Well, at least the UK doesn't, or the Europe doesn't get something sooner than we do. Like with the XL, I mean, a month early? Jeez.
It's not fair.
I still can. That is just crazy, though.
Anderson 1989 says
That's not
ZephyrSonic
cool.
equals voice actor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should totally pursue that. I think you'd actually make a really good voice actor. And someone said Torkoal looks like Brock.
And you get a lot of money too.
I bet you anything I know why. Just because both their eyes are closed. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Do a Giratina impression?
Oh my gosh.
Could you do a mute impression? I can't do it.
Oh my gosh. That sounds...
Hold on.
A Legend is Born 99 says do a Shadow the Hedgehog impression. I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
As long as you don't do...
I have a
As long
terrible
as you
game
don't
plan.
do the
Nice.
new voice
Sonic's the name,
actor...
Speed's my game.
As long as you don't do the new voice actor for Shadow, I'm fine.
You got this, Sonic.
Oh my gosh, I
It's no
hate that
use.
so much.
Take this.
He says it like, you got Sonic.
It sounds like a snake.
I know, right?
Do an Eggman impression.
Mr. Rob says Zephyr is beautiful. Cuddle, you should date him. Why would you say such a thing?
But why would you say that? And we're both taken by different people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, they're just
happily.
being
Cue up
nice,
the
you
awkward
know.
button.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not to. Oh, I don't really take it as awkward.
Where the hell is it?
I was
One
gonna
of you
say, I
want
don't-
Atrix's make a Kirby impression? Pie, pie, pie. Fetch 21530 says, what about a Zapdos impression? I only know his basic cry.
Oh god.
Do a Raichu impression. That'd be interesting.
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember what Raiju sounds like.
Right, no, it sounds like Raichu.
No, like I did too.
Raichu's my favorite Pokemon too, and I can't even do an impression.
Goes, right. The kid-
If your Lieutenant Surge's Raichu and you're watching this, you're too overpowered.
Johnny
for your own good,
04
my friend.
Aquilava impression.
What?
Cyndaquil. There you go. That's better than mine. You should do some voiceovers like on a different channel so you don't get like a copyright strike with like the anime. You should just start doing your little voice.
The Master Anime says, Kettle of Death, you should be a voice actor for Pokemon Rival Destinies 2.
I'm not a very good voice actor.
How do you
But I
voice act
appreciate the
anyways? Like, I don't know how.
XX Dark
Simon.
Monkey Lord XX says, well, at least I
Okay,
called you beautiful. It's true. What? Sing Justin Bieber says, Lalo, great one. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
Right across the face.
Why are we doing
Hey,
impressions?
that sounded 10 times better than the actual Justin
I
Bieber.
don't know.
Impression.
This is supposed to be a Q&A, but we're just doing impressions
The
now.
Drake Rogers says, Umbreon impression. Umbreon.
Why don't you give a remix authority a shout out?
Some of
I'm
mine
sorry,
are spot on, actually. Some of my impressions.
If I had my camera on right now, I would face palm.
Oh, a SpongeBob impression.
Is
Oh
that
my-
for Team Magma?
I
That's
can't
what I
do
thought.
that.
A pineapple under the toilet, SpongeBob SquarePants. Absorbent in yellow and porridge is he. SpongeBob SquarePants. And only this will be something you wish. SpongeBob SquarePants. No, I thought he wore triangle pants.
Vinyl pants?
Final pants.
Okay, Dragon
Circle Bob
Dragon
Triangle Pants.
Hail Mary.
Hello, is Io Giller 3.
Hey, do you guys mind if I ask like a constructive question?
Somebody said, let me see, it was down here. Somebody said, oh man, it was down here. The comments lagged and it fell. Let me see, where is it? Let's see, where was it? Oh my god, where'd it go? Wow, XD, do a SpongeBob, do a Sparta, oh no, don't. Where was it? Man! Oh, here it is. Pokemon 2429 says ZephyrSonic. Can you say, evaluation time? Like silence.
Evaluation time.
Evaluation time!
Okay, I have to admit, when I saw Skylar's episode for the Rival Destinies episode, I was like, really? Really?
Do D-Boy 12K to do a Naruto impression. Rasenga! I can't even do it.
Shadow Clone Jutsu!
Do a
Poke
Lapras
Princess,
impression.
Sweet Tooth, yeah.
Gengar. Gengar.
That's my favorite Pokemon, Gengar.
I'm sorry.
He's always
about
happy
that.
because he's always.
I am in love with the Lavender Town Ghost.
No, Shaggy, go away! The Shaggy Guy 2 says, sing High School Musical? What?
What?
Don't do it.
Legendary Lucario says, Cuddle, can you do an Iris impersonation saying, you're such a kid? Or you're just a kid?
I don't think I could do that if I was just saying you're such a kid. But like if I say like, I'm gonna go outside. If I
think
say,
she says, what a kid. Not
oh,
you're
I was
such a
gonna
kid.
say, but I can say I'm gonna go water the horses outside of me barn, and then afterwards I'm gonna go kiss the Blarney Stone, and then go play me shillelagh. Someone's brushing up against their mic.
Dude.
P96822 says, so how are you, Miles Tails? Because he just is, and like it says, come at me, bro.
Brax, are we related?
I think
I
I'm
don't
fine.
know.
If I'm not fine, then there's something wrong with me.
I can't use my...
Hello, Dragon Devil 1. Articuno impersonation, please,
Is that for Team Magma or Team Aqua?
Good Dirtfish impression.
Team Aqua.
Team Magma.
Team Magma.
Because water is super effective against fire.
I don't
For
care.
me, Team Rocket will always
Yeah, but
I'm
Team
going
Aqua.
with... I'm going with a Magma just because of Maxie.
Oh man, somebody joined
my
now. We're
gosh.
back to,
What was the Dirtfish name?
Yeah.
I forgot the Pokemon name.
Someone keeps scraping their mic so bad.
Oh no.
What? Oh.
Sonic!
I
Wait,
just-
where's my where's my Stitch plushie? There it is.
Hey, Zephyr, do a
Someone-
PewDiePie impression.
Cutie pie!
Have you never watched PewDiePie, or do you watch Pewdie?
Nope.
Freaking Silversleet loves him. He's so funny. You gotta see him. You'll like his videos. Cuddle of Death, what do you think of the character Dawn? She's pretty okay. She's okay. Hi, my name is it Kieran?
Yeah, Kieran, what is our name? My name is, Bajito. What is your name?
I'll pronounce it
Taquito.
kinda weird.
No, I said Bajito.
Happy
As in burrito,
Do a barrel
Bajito.
roll.
I know, but I'm saying my name is Taquito. No, my name is Kristen.
I am Bajito Kasama. I am a Japanese person.
Everyone, say it with
I
me.
don't
Do
hardly
a
speak
barrel
no English.
roll.
I speak only Japanese.
Do a
Do a
dragon
73-year-old impression? I don't know what's going on. Actually, when you say do a 73-year-old impression, you make me want to impersonate that. Well, kind of not really, but you kind of make me want to impersonate that old guy, that old person in Family Guy. Old
Oh, Herbert the pervert.
You better get your butt in there.
How much...
Get your
Seems
How
like
much
we've run out of
impressions have we
waiting time.
done in this entire stream?
Everybody get your body-
246-22235 says, when are you posting new episodes of your Y2 walkthrough? Should be resuming no later than next Monday.
Just
My
remember,
custom
he doesn't
gaming
have
does-
his gaming computer
Yeah,
yet.
because it's coming back from repair, so... Lalo Great One says, my name is Eduardo.
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 Oh my
how
gosh,
are
what
you
was that
doing?
song?
Soldier of
I can't
Gaming says,
remember.
what is my favorite number? Number 9.
Number 9. I'm not gonna say it in English, but I like 69 in Dutch. If you know what that is, good. If you don't, sorry.
The Shaggy Guy 2 says, Daniel, can I call your username Zen Headbutt Sonic? I guess.
Zen headbutt.
People that keep asking,
If that's what floats your boat, laughing my arse off.
if people keep asking, or to the people that keep asking to join the call, we have 9, and whenever a 10th person joins, Zephyr can't use his video, so we
Nope.
can't let any more people.
And if I didn't have Skype Premium, I wouldn't be able to do it at all. It had to be one-on-one video calling.
Unless you had me in the call, then you'd be good because I have Skype Premium.
But like I said, with Skype Premium, you know, you can't have, and you can't even have more than 24 people in one group at one point, in one setting, or else the call group button disappears. In which case, I went to them and I asked them if there was a bug in that, and then I found out, oh, you can't have more than 24 people in a call, and then to call. But they said that they would put in a thing with their feedback and suggestions team to possibly let more than 24 people be in a call at once.
They're probably sitting here thinking, why does this guy want more than 24 people in a call?
Wow. especially with video, 24 people video card. That's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, just think all these little
Ow.
mini
Ow.
pictures floating all the way in little domino-like fashions.
Yeah.
And they all be talking
Tails-
all over each other. Shut up!
Everyone, just shut up.
They still be like,
Shut up!
No, actually, you should be like how
I hit you
Smosh
with my
does.
bat.
Actually, you should be like how Smosh does. Go, shut up!
Shut you.
Tails Prower 72 asks, do you think there will be a 6th generation of Pokemon?
Yes, more than likely.
Probably.
Blazin'
It's going to be made.
HBKM says, "Am I American, Zephyr?" Yes, in America.
Blazin' BKM is not American. He's actually Portuguese, European Portuguese. He has a cool accent. He sounds Russian.
Victory is
I would
mine.
love to have a Russian voice. I swear.
You
I'm
shall
so
burn in hell.
Accent.
Russian is my favorite accent. Привет, как дела? I'm Svetka. It's so.
I put it on camera right now and show you guys my homemade hammer, but I can't.
Why is only cuddle?
3LC0RR3A asks, Zephyr, why don't you shiny hunt? It takes quite a long time.
Why
By
is
the
only
time,
cuddle-
I could waste an entire day looking for a shiny when I could have been entertaining you guys with more videos.
Or talking to your
cool how
GF.
it's kind of cool how in Black and White 2 now that I forgot what you had to do to get the badge, but there's a certain badge where you can find shinies more easier.
Shiny leaf thingy.
Oh, you have to
Victini-
complete the National Pokédex.
Victini3000 asks, what is your favorite Pokemon and why?
Houndoom, and because it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's cool.
Mine has Raichu because
Raichu?
well,
I think I sound like Raichu, actually. Raichu!
well, I have a character that's a Raichu, so I mean, look at my icon.
Raichu!
I was playing Pokemon Puzzle League in front of my little brother, and I was going against Lieutenant Surge, and he said when Raichu went Raichu, it sounded like it said, he said to me, Raichu sounds like he's saying, I hate you.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Cuddle of Death
Raichu.
used. Okay.
Urge.
And
Someone said Cuddle-
Pikachu is saying, I like you.
Zephyr, someone said Cuddle of Death, you suck. It's ZX Gamer 1.
Slap you across the face now.
Yeah.
Go to your room and think about what
Virtual
you said.
slap.
And if you're a girl, make me a sandwich.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't tolerate hate. So go hate somewhere else.
But have you heard about a bird is the word?
Oh my God.
Bird is the word.
Oh my God.
Bird is the word. Bird is the word.
I just
Super Saiyan Jacob 1 says, can you do Chugga Conroy's epic? No, I haven't heard him say no because I don't really watch him, but I can memorize his introductions like, hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcoming you back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Emerald.
Zephyr, that's all wrong. It's not ear-numbingly loud.
Did you buy Fortune Street? I ended up not getting it, actually.
The Shaggy Guy 2 says, have you heard about the bird? And then Stewie's like, no, a bird.
So the guy that said that I suck, I thought was really funny because he subbed to my boyfriend and like Ashley and stuff. It's like, okay.
okay.
Okay, that's a good game. Mario wins though. Yahoo!
You make a good Mario impression.
That was actually pretty good.
You make a good Mario impression. I swear.
1v1 Atrix says, Miles, you said the snot. Naughty boy.
Mamma mia!
What's wrong with
Mamma
snot?
mia, that's pie.
Are you guys going to PAX Prime? I'm not this time around. I might go to the next PAX though.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't have the money. No.
What's Prince from?
I use poor.
It's a
P96822 asks, Pedal of Death, do you like Dragonite?
I like Dragonite.
Yes.
I love Dratini more though.
Pokey Princess 325's do a Yoshi impression. Yoshi!
So happy.
Larson!
Oh my god, I love that.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare
Prepare for trouble
yourself.
and make it double.
I
I'm
Prepare
Shadow
for
Hawk.
double and make it trouble.
Prepare our program make
Double
make it
trouble.
double.
Give another shout out to Remix Authority.
I actually saw this comment earlier, and it's someone said I forgot the username, but he said that to everyone in the call, what's your favorite legendary?
It's tricky.
I like Zekrom.
I like Raikou and Ho-Oh.
I like Suicune and Giratina.
Mine has to be Ho-Ho.
Probably Lugia too.
Mine has to be Raikou and Zapdos.
The Mario Matrix 57 is to do a Toad impression?
Okay.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
I
used
not.
pretty good.
I'm trying.
I used to think that Raikou was pronounced Raikou too, because that's how I used to pronounce it, and then whenever I found out it wasn't, I was like, oh, it doesn't sound as cute.
I'm still calling it Raikou.
Yeah, see, I like Raikou better. I like
Wait,
saying
did I
Raikou
say
better.
Raikou?
Yeah, you just did.
I
Face
call
palm in my head.
I know, Raikou sounds so much better than Raikou, but it's like Raikou, and it's like, oh, come on, I wish I could just call it, I guess I could call it Raikou.
Yeah.
Cuddle of Death is on my top favorites, or top 5 of my nice Let's Players. Oh,
Blastoise. Blastoise.
Blastoise.
My
Do
favorite
a
legendary.
Waluigi.
Oh, yeah.
Do a Waluigi.
Luigi time.
Waluigi.
Luigi, what are you doing impersonating my brother Wario? Do I missed?
Waluigi's the winner.
That's
Oh,
Let's
that's
change
not
it.
Waluigi.
Let's
Disney
change this
Studios
from Q&A to impressions.
No,
Okay.
nobody does a better Waluigi impression than me. And
Loki,
I
did
even
you-
do a Wario. Wario should have his own epic video games instead of my evil brother Mario.
PokeDigi Studios, we can't add
Wah,
anyone else
wah,
on Skype,
wah.
otherwise Zephyr can't show his video if that happens,
Ha ha
right?
ha ha.
No one... Everyone needs to understand that.
It's
So
okay.
awkward.
Or as
What about
Luigi
the
would do,
awkward?
ho ha he he hoo.
Let's see.
I'm a Shadow Hedgehog says, Tails, where's that 4th Chaos Emerald? I don't know.
Do I missed?
The I know the fourth Chaos Emerald is somewhere in Eggman's casino park, but I don't know exactly where.
Cuddle, I just noticed your initials is COD, which is Call of Duty. Yeah, I get that all the
Magic
time.
Killer 21 says, lol, someone said Walla Wiener.
Wow.
The Little Peach 101
fine.
says, Cuddle, did you think of any other username before you created Cuddle of Death YouTube username?
No, because I actually made Cuddle of Death back whenever I played World of Warcraft many years ago.
What?
And basically she cuddled people in World of Warcraft and she killed them.
Yep, they died.
Hence the name Cuddle of Death.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah.
By hugging.
Oh, someone apologized for asking for Skype. You don't need to apologize about that. You're fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm still
Yeah,
getting
no.
contact requests though.
Me too. And it's like, oh, that's one thing. If I add you and I don't reply, don't get mad. And if you add me to a big call, you're
The-
getting deleted.
The one thing that I
Yeah.
hate about adding so many people into my contacts is that like, you know, like you're trying to do something and all of a sudden you get so many messages at once. You know,
Yeah.
and it's much
It's
harder to
like-
respond to them in Skype than it would be to just make a video and say, okay, I'm going to reply to all of your messages.
Yeah.
My
Do you know how much
master
time
anime
that
says Cuddle
person
of
has to
Zephyr.
take?
I don't have any contact requests. Haha.
A Legend is Born 99 says do a Captain Falcon Punch scream. Falcon Punch!
Falcon Punch!
Oh, that's pretty good.
Falcon Kick!
You know,
Show
I
me
went
your
from
moves.
Falcon Punch to Falcon Punch. I went from Punch to Punch.
Falcon Arrow to the knee!
Have you,
Falcon. Falcon
Wow.
Lunch.
have you guys ever met your subscribers? I technically have, but I knew this one 11 years ago. It's like one of my first online friends. We've actually met in real life because we dated for a bit, like a long time ago, and he's a
Well,
subscriber
that
and
was
a good
before
friend.
YouTube. They mean,
Yeah.
I think they mean with your YouTube subscribers.
I can dream. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
I
gosh, I've
haven't.
been wanting to ask
I
this
have.
question.
With my brother.
Hey,
Really?
guess what flavor of Kool-Aid I have? Falcon Punch flavored instead of
Kool-Aid
Tropical
flavor.
Punch.
After you guys were talking about
Tropical
contact requests,
Punch!
after you guys were talking about contact requests, I'm getting one now.
Hey, Zephyr,
Hawaiian
I'm
not
Medio
Punch.
Pie. Hey, Zephyr, I'm Medio Pie.
Somebody said, The Inuyasha Lover 77, she's a cuddle Grim Reaper. When she hugs you, have sealed your fate, XD. The seal of Orichalcos.
Has like this is for everyone. When what made you find YouTube? Like, how did you find YouTube?
I found it back in really a month after YouTube virally launched to the world back in 2005. It was like in March of 05, and they released in February of 05. And I remember I was searching in, I think it was Google. I was searching for like a Pokemon. It was like a Pokemon opening or something, and I happened to find it on YouTube. YouTube was one of the results that came up, and I clicked on it, and I'm like, huh, this seems interesting. You can make your own account. I'm like, they seem to have a lot of videos here, so I created an account, and yeah.
You got asked what kind of special will you do when you hit 2,400 subscribers?
Wow, no special.
I'm gonna be doing a special for 0 subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for your awesome for 0 subscribers.
That's actually a really bad.
Make me want
Zephyr?
to sing.
That actually means a really bad thing in a certain sign languages. What you just did there, just letting you know, that's a really bad word.
No idea.
It means a-hole.
Oh, well.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I only know a little bit of sign language, but that I didn't know.
I didn't mean like actual sign language, but in some places, whenever you do that, what you just did means a-hole. Just like our middle finger doesn't always mean F off or F
Yeah.
you in different places, but some places, oh god.
Notify the Gamer says, what does it take to be a good LP? Well, if that was the case, then I didn't mean to do that then. Notify the Gamer says, what does it take to be a good LP? Or high quality videos, high quality commentary, there you go.
And be yourself. Be yourself.
Mm-hmm. Don't be
And you have to
someone
actually,
No,
in my
impersonate
opinion,
an
you kinda
evil
have to
villain from your
show
local
people.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Bridget series.
from your local Walmart.
Welcome, gentlemen. I'm glad to see you all came for another episode of Pokemon Black, Episode 2. I'm your host, as always, Medic Ishtar.
Medic.
I need to look up on
And
my
in this
Yu-Gi-Oh!
episode, we are going to send these evil trainers to the Shadow Realm. And
I need,
now, Gym Leader, time for you to experience the Shadow Realm.
Speaking of that, has anybody ever seen Little Karibo's gaming channel? Anybody at all? No? Yes? Maybe? Sometime?
Nope.
I have zero idea.
It's called Obey My Rod. He just basically, he's doing some vampire game and he's voicing Merrick and Bakura.
Hey, Bakura, I have a great idea for a drinking game. Every time Zombie Boy says brains, you take a drink.
If you were allowed one Pokemon on your team to battle every gym in Elite Four, which would it be? That would definitely be Houndoom.
Oh my gosh, that's a hard choice for me.
I'd say Mew.
I would say have the Lavender Town Ghost because he cannot be hit.
I will go with
Not unless you have the Sylph Scope. Ooh, Kryptonite!
I would
Oh,
go
dig
with
it.
Glade. Glade for me.
I would go with Magikarp just to waste the gym leader's time.
Then in that case, I would
Yes.
have Garatina because Shadow Force can go through Protect.
ZX Gamer wants his German accent. I'll show you a German accent. We will create a new world, a German world.
Ich liebe dich. Ich liebe dich.
I hate the Skype chat so much because it ruins your guys' voices for me. I don't know why either.
Idenbot 360, that is alright. Yeah, I wondered if your internet was causing you problems of your Wii quitting and Brawl. I think we're gonna end it here, guys.
Okay, I guess.
Alright.
Like I said, I'll probably I'll probably do my second Q&A live stream next week. I don't know if I'm gonna stream any episodes of anything tonight. I don't know. I'm really tired and I kind of want to get to bed early tonight and get my sleeping pattern back on track. Because for the last month, my sleep has been just off and on. It's been like you know, I go to bed late and then I end up waking up at 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I can't get up in the morning. I just can't get up.
Yes.
And then that gives me a bad start to the day to have to wake up that late. But and thank you
Same
guys.
problem here.
But thank you guys.
I just got my sleeping pattern back. I'm like waking up at like 5, 6 o'clock.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I need to get my sleeping pattern back because school's about to start in 2 weeks
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
But yeah, guys, so thank you all for watching this Q&A. Like I said, if you guys want to ask more questions, I'll be hosting another Q&A. Excuse me, I'll be hosting another Q&A next week with me and my special guest, probably some more as well. And so is there anything you guys would like to say before we go?
Yes, if I may go ahead and speak first, I would just like to say always thank you for having me. I definitely appreciate being on the Skype call, being able to interact with your fans as well as, you know, some of them are my fans too, which is nice, but it's nice to actually talk to everyone, whether they're hating or not, and you have a pretty nice supportive audience, so I would actually like to thank Zephyr's audience for being so supportive of him and everyone else in the Skype call, and you guys are incredible.
Yep, every one of you guys are incredible.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
The Shaggy Guy 2 says Merry Christmas, but it's July.
Christmas in July. That was yesterday.
I just
Oh
wanna
wait,
say,
that just reminded me of Phineas and
It's not
Ferb.
July.
I just want to say, you know, thanks for letting me join in. I know I was a little late, but better later than never, I always say. And nice to interact with your fans, and nice to interact with all of you. It's always fun when I'm in one of these things.
Yep. Yeah, I do love interacting with my subscribers, and I love interacting with my fans as well, because it gets them to know me, and it gets them to know you guys as well, you know, some of the fans that I have, so, you know, it's awesome to have. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. If you could you click on that like button before you leave? It really, really helps a lot, and all of us here in this call would appreciate it if you clicked on that like button. And, so yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to stream anymore tonight. I'm going to hopefully try to get up early tomorrow so I can start streaming like crazy tomorrow. Mario Kart Wii, Brawl. Actually, I'm going to Brawl in a few minutes. So for those of you guys in the Skype call, or not in the Skype call, but in the chat, for those of you guys that wanted me to add you on Brawl, check your Brawl after I end this stream, because I've added like at least 10 people since yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to be brawling for a little while. So, alright guys, well, I guess that's it, and I guess until tomorrow, guys, I'm ZephyrSonic. Thank you so much for tuning into this Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you guys tomorrow. See you, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye. See you guys later.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Bye, people.